We have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MEGA25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MEGA25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MEGA25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
The deals are hot at Clark Heating, Air, and Plumbing. Just $29 service fee for all your AC and plumbing needs. Better call Clark today. Alabama certification number 09098.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. There's nicer air in our future. In fact, you'll start to feel that this evening and tonight with the overnight low temperature tonight down to about 64 and a weekend of lower humidity with highs 86 to 88 both days, plenty of sunshine both days, and lows at night, well, down to about 63, I think, on Saturday night, and continued dry and mostly sunny Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. Trustworthy, accurate, immediate. Carrying your voice across the river region. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Welcome into Happy Hour on 93.1. This is Eddie Bader, WACV, filling in for the great Greg Budell. We've got some great friends with me today. We're going to hang out, have a good time, hopefully not get too serious. Sky Mosley is going to be spinning the hits for us and running the board. Oh. We got Joey Clark sitting here for a little bit. I think he's here just for the free food. And, of course, we have the beautiful, lovely Pamela DeBeau, who I'm so glad is here. I'm glad is here.
Joey, will you fix his
my camera
a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can't really see.
There we go. Is that better?
That's better.
Okay.
Yep.
So I thought we'd start off with just a little bit of goofy stuff. There's a funny story out there. To me, it's funny. They've unionized weed workers. And now the unionized weed workers are about to go on strike.
Oh, my.
Yes.
I could have seen that coming.
Right. Are you kidding me? First off, I didn't, I'm union one way or the other, don't care. But for weed workers, I can't imagine why you need a union. But if you do, why are you striking? Are you being forced to roll too many joints? Are you being forced to? I don't understand. I just.
What part of the working conditions are
right.
crappy?
Is it too smoky in there?
Well, manicuring buds might be pretty tedious, intensive work.
I would think so, but you're clipping buds for God's sake.
No, but seriously, like your fingers start to hurt.
Like, why are you so against them?
Probably carpal tunnel rate's high.
Right? When did you become such a capitalist pig?
Because it's
wanted
weed.
to grind down the
It's
worker.
weed. Right now, it's technically even illegal. So how can they unionize?
Yeah, why do they have a union when it's illegal?
Well,
Where is this?
Let me pick on the story. They said the reason they got a union is because management refused to deal with them individually. So, in other words, they just kind of laughed at them, told us your claims are crazy. I believe this is in Oregon. It's literally they're going to do a longest work stoppages in history. Is what they're planning on doing.
Huh.
So, and I just can't. And I don't know if it's all the weed workers. Like, let's say you're in the rolling department, but I'm in the sales department.
Right.
Do I back you up on this, or how does that even work?
I don't know. I think the rolling department, they're going to keep on rolling whether they're getting paid or not.
Well, at this point, not to be funny, but it's the 21st century. Don't we have machines that'll do that?
Yeah, you got machines that'll do that.
Exactly.
Wait, where is this nationwide?
No, this is going to be. It's in Oregon. Yeah, it's in Oregon, which is not all that surprising. But it's the very exclusive brands of marijuana. I guess it's the top 5 brands of marijuana, which I don't even know what that is. I wish I could tell you, but it's the top 5 producers. Those people are going to go on strike.
Wow.
Now, do you guys honestly think that will affect the marijuana market one way or the other, especially here?
Just there.
No, but I mean, I kind of just at this point don't like your tone. The working class is not your footstool for you to just exploit their,
it's a job
excess
of rolling
labor.
joints. How hard is?
I mean, have you ever heard of the labor theory of value? All the work they put in, and they're not getting justly compensated. And what, you just organize the business?
Well, all I don't know what they get per se.
What are you, bear
but
risk
I know
or
that
something?
some pre-rolls I've heard are up to $12 to $15 per pre-roll. So I got to figure they're getting a third of that, correct? Maybe, I don't know. Or is it per hour? How many you can roll per hour? That'd probably be.
Well, and some of the weed these days is just too strong, man.
What?
Yeah.
There's a number on there where you don't have to get the strongest every time. There's a number where you can get like 28% or 10% or whatever. I
don't know. It's illegal here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the guy you're getting it from probably doesn't have the right paperwork.
I don't get any illegally either.
Oh, well, that's very true because you're smart like that.
Right. I try to be, but I'm a little annoyed.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to go see all the different.
Do you
levels.
think that'll ever happen in Montgomery?
In Montgomery?
In Montgomery. Do you guys ever see?
Carmichael Road lately?
Do you ever see?
Oh, you mean legal?
A weed store in Montgomery?
No.
Really?
They're so Puritan here.
Well, if it was up to Montgomery's local government, yes.
Right.
If it's up to the state, Bama was right.
But
it's so annoying, though. I'm so tired of
It is
this
annoying.
recent thing they did about the THC gummies. Like the person who signed it has been made fun of as a drunk publicly for years. So we got a drunk signing something going, this ain't good for the kids, sugar.
Well, do you remember some of the outrage they had?
That hypocrisy drives me insane.
It should drive a lot of people insane. But again, our location, I think people buy into that. Well, it's a bunch of crap, but they buy into, oh my God, that weed gummy he's got is really like a pound of weed. Most of those edibles, as far as I know, most people that use them for pain, or they can kind of take something slowly all day instead of just getting high out of their mind.
Yeah.
I don't understand the problem. When I can go to the liquor store, I can buy a bottle of liquor that will kill me if I drink the whole thing.
Or you take 15 Tylenol.
There you go.
As we all just
well, Mom only took them when she had hungovers, but
learned that from Dr. Drew the other day.
You turned out all right.
Yeah, think of all the stuff in the store that if you take too much of it, it's going to kill you.
Yeah.
How many people ever died from ODing on the weed? Anybody know of?
No.
No,
I mean,
there's usually
accidents.
something secondary.
Right.
Yeah, like somebody fell off a balcony or they crashed a car or
Right.
Or maybe they had some underlying condition that
Or something laced.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's I've heard of that.
Yeah, but
before,
the
too.
actual thing itself, no. They might be freaked out.
Then what do you guys feel like? What holds the we'll say the whole country, but mainly Alabama? What holds us back from getting in the weed business? I mean, we have a law that says it's good for medical now.
4
it's
years
legal.
old for medical marijuana.
And we have
still no results.
ABC stores that sell the liquor. And you see the warehouse. Holy crap! Have you seen the warehouse they're building over there in Gunner Park for the
Because
liquor?
the South, especially, it still is run like we just stepped off the Mayflower and got to this country.
Do you think it's
Like,
our
for
politicians,
real.
the ages of our politicians, or even some of the young ones carry those same old values? I guess you'd say.
I think if younger people are holding those, it's because they don't want to be judged by the older people
Yeah,
and discredited for having those thoughts.
kind of laughing them out.
No,
Yeah.
I also think there are a lot of people that never use it.
or don't understand.
Yeah, so they have no idea what they're
I get
talking
that,
about,
but
and they
there's-
only hear the worst case scenario.
There's so many more and more, especially older adults, older than me, that are trying it now, and they're like, "Holy crap! This is this is works for this or this works for that." So I wonder, and we've always said it before: big pharma, big alcohol, holding that stuff back. I wonder if they've really started doubling down now, because there are reports and there are sales to back it up. The alcohol sales across the U.S. are down and have been going down.
Good.
Yeah, but your weed gummies and sales are going up. So if I'm on a protective market, then I have to go after them. And and by saying it's illegal, and I don't think we're getting the truth, especially when I know I can go to the liquor store and buy a bottle and it would kill me. And the liquor store would be open the next day. No, nobody.
And the frustrating part is you hear the horror stories that were used by proponents of this recent ban. So stuff like somebody goes into a gas station, they're like, "We got a THC slushy," and they're like, "Yeah, let's. Oh, that sounds good. Take the edge off." It has 100 milligrams in it, which is insane, especially for somebody who's never tried that stuff.
Right. I saw the other day a 6-pack of beer and it had the 5 milligrams of THC in it. I thought it was illegal. How do we have?
No,
this is here
right now. A lot of the shops are still operating. They had to get rid of all the vape and flour. They still are selling the gummies, but the new law, apparently the gummies are going to have to be individually wrapped.
Is that limited to, like, if you have a 10 milligram to a 25 milligram?
Yeah, and the amount, the potency is limited. And it's just, it's very, very frustrating.
Yes. And I think we're adults. I don't know why we always get treated like children. I've thought that from the get-go from our leadership, but
they don't realize too that people are just going to go out of state and spend money elsewhere on this.
I don't think they care anymore. I mean, because the lottery, that's been our thing for the lottery for so long. Well, we'll just go by, and we see the miles and miles of traffic going over. I just think they don't care. They're like, it's kind of like daylight savings time. You're going to do what I tell you to do. I can't stand that. And I've always been a big proponent of it. We can vote our way out of it. As I'm getting older, I'm leaning more into we can't vote our way out of it.
And then I also think there's an element of it's so easy to get, even at its current legal status.
It is, but you could still. Would you just? And I'm not saying that you do or you don't, but if you had the choice to go buy something illegal, or you could go to a perfectly legitimate store and buy it at a legitimate store,
the legal store,
because we all know, you hear the horror stories of, maybe somebody did just go to buy a little bit of pot, and all of a sudden a drug deal gone wrong over $25.
Yeah.
And there's also the quality control concern.
That's the big thing. It's like we talk about lacing.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's the culture of the political class in this state.
Yeah.
And I think the folks that would enjoy this, marijuana, they're not very organized politically. Half of them probably aren't buying legally anyway.
Right.
If not more than half. And so it's like, yeah, okay. Y'all can keep on pretending to regulate it.
I've heard that what you said, I've heard that complaint about it behind people saying, well, you bring it in legal, that's fine, but I'm not going to pay $80 at that store when I can go get $40 right down the street, because they just tax, they tax the incentive out of it. All right. But in Alabama, we're not to complain too loudly, but I'll complain. We're moving backwards on things like that. We are absolutely backwards. And leadership is so to the point of in your face. They're like, okay, we'll let you peasants, we'll call it legal. We'll just never make it available for you. And that's what they've done.
Well, and then I think also there has been a kind of a conservative backlash, because some of the proponents of pot, of marijuana, act like it's a miracle drug and it has no downsides, which is just not true.
Not true at all. That's right.
Not true at all. But then sometimes I hear the critiques like it destroys ambition. I'm like, why should everybody have ambition?
There's some everyone needs ambition.
No, there's some folks that don't need any ambition. That's how they get hurt. That's how they start trying and they fall flat on their face.
Yeah.
Just enjoy your job, that you can afford the job, that afford the household, enjoy life.
But there are so many things for me growing up about the weed and the internet. So many people give the internet, or I guess you'd say weed, credit for the internet growing so fast, because people would get stoned and sit home and get on their computer. And then the pornography came in, and it even got more popular because I hate saying it, but that's what's popularized a lot of things on the internet.
People with too much time on their hands.
Yeah.
Drugs and porn.
Drugs and porn. What sells?
Yeah.
I mean, this is not true.
Sounds reasonable.
It is what sells.
You seem to know a lot about this.
I just went down the rabbit hole.
Okay.
Went down the rabbit hole.
Research.
Yeah, right. 1,000% research.
How many years is this research
About
project?
53 years of research right now.
It's an outstanding job. This says it kills ambition.
I just get so frustrated because, again, we're a group of adults here, like-minded adults. We all seem to come up with there is a policy that could be handled for marijuana, legal marijuana. But leadership, people that think they're smarter than us, say we can't. And I cannot, maybe it's just me, I cannot stand being told what I can and cannot do as a damn adult.
And at this point, you hear the arguments. They're like, it's a gateway drug. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
No.
But I know so many people that have done everything else, and all they do now is smoke pot.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And they've gotten off more drugs that the doctors had given them and things like that was really messing them up.
Yeah.
And they just smoke pot.
That's the thing. We have the will of the people, the state of Alabama. We have passed a law for medical marijuana. There's a lot of people that are suffering, waiting on it, that it could help ease their pain.
Yeah.
And yet the state of Alabama, at this point, you've got to believe it's deliberate.
It is deliberate. There's no doubt in my mind.
How can this be after over 4 years and they're still playing games?
Well, if you remember, the whole reason it really got it started good was the fact that they would say children. Remember, it was marijuana.
Yeah, gateway drug, sure. Yeah.
And then what's okay, well, forms of epilepsy seem to have an effect, or marijuana seems to have effect on a form of epilepsy for children. So that was what got me and a lot of other people going, what are we doing? What are we not? Why are we not doing this? So to this day, I still don't understand, what we're up against. But Sky's telling me we're up against a break is what we're up against. This is Eddie Bader. So someone back with us. We'll be back in about 2 or 3 minutes.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings, 6 till 9, and afternoons, 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
What does it mean for a nation to be successful? I'm Stephanie Bryan, Tribal Chair and CEO of the Porch Creek Indians. We believe a successful nation gives back. As we've built economic opportunity and prosperity, the Porch Creek Indians have been able to give back to our neighbors in Alabama and beyond. More than $37 million since 2021 alone. From education and health care to tornado relief, learn more about our charitable giving at porchcreekindians.org.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Woodward, Account Executive with Blue Water Broadcasting. Why should you advertise with us? Did you know that more Americans listen to radio than use Facebook each week? Did you know that 77% of listeners would try a brand or product endorsed by their favorite radio personality? Contact me, Cheryl Woodward, by going to bluewaterbroadcasting.com to find out more. Blue Water Broadcasting, local folks helping local business.
All the headlines the mainstream media won't touch. Your News Talk station. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Welcome back into Happy Hour, folks. 93.1 WACV. This is Eddie Bader, filled in for the great Greg Budell on this afternoon Happy Hour. I've got Pamela to my right, looking at Sky Mosley right in front of me. I got Joey to my left, and then we even had another person.
Yeah, we do have a full house.
Yes, we do. How are you doing?
Hey, good. How are you, Eddie?
Good to see you. You
Well,
look cute with the next. To be honest.
That's
Sure, you
nice.
look good with a woman yourself. Not you. It's a good look for you. Yeah, it's fine.
We can't see him.
Okay, see?
No, we can't see you either. No.
There you go. There you go. That's a good.
How's that? Better, worse?
Down a little
It's,
bit.
it's worse. It's clear.
There-
You're in the frame.
How about
Yeah.
Stand by.
Yeah, stand by.
This is radio. We're not supposed to have visual contact. with
No,
outside
you're not in
world,
it.
but
This is absolutely
you can see why.
There we go. We'll get it together.
Now we're getting it.
Half your face.
So we were talking a little bit ago about the lack of leadership. And I honestly, I used to think that it would happen in my lifetime. I think we'll get the
No.
lottery before we get legal marijuana.
They don't want us to have any fun.
That's just it. It's just, it is. It's the fun police. It's the fun police. It's the absolute fun police. But another story I wanted to cover was out of Kentucky, and this is absolutely ridiculous to me too. An EMS team was called to a snake bite victim, and apparently this guy has a bunch of snakes in his house, and one of the snakes he has is a black mamba, which is one of the most deadly snakes in the world.
Why would you do that?
That I don't know. They milk them and all that stuff. But anyway, he ended up getting bit, and you only got like 5 or 10 minutes before death just is at your door. So he called the EMS. EMS came out. It was 2 paramedic guys, and they decided, okay, hey, look, this guy's about to die. He has told us he's been bitten by black mamba. He's given us the directions we have to do to fix this. We have to use the antivenom, but he is providing us with the antivenom. And apparently they were told, leave this guy alone. And the paramedics guy said, no, we can't do that. You know, I've got a hypocritical oath. So they went ahead and injected him with the antivenom, and the guy lived. They got fired.
Yeah, that's wrong.
How on earth can you tell me you got fired for saving somebody's life?
Bureaucracy, man.
I was going to say, is it for legal reasons? Like he can sue them after if he has any kind of.
I think that was their concern on the front end. That was, hey, you can't, you know, if it's not something off our vehicle, you probably can't give him.
You don't know what it is.
But the guy's like, look, I've been bit by a black mamba. You see the millions of snakes in my house.
Yeah.
This is exactly what you have to do. At the 10-minute mark, this will happen. At the next 10-minute mark, this will happen. So they did the right thing, saved him, and got fired.
But you know, so I was thinking about it like from military.
Right.
And sometimes you have to go off script to save people, but they would reprimand you sometimes if you did.
Yep, that's what my dad would do.
So.
But in this case, your job, you got one job.
Mm-hmm. It's because we're humans. We're thinking about it as just it's another human to save.
I couldn't have walked away.
Right.
If they told me, hey, you can't give him that vial that's sitting right there, I couldn't walk away.
No.
Joey, you walk away?
No, I would sue the people that fired me, but you sounded so confident in your presentation of that. Like you have experience with snake handling. You ever milked a snake?
I have not. I've caught many of them, but I've never milked the live one. No.
Have you ever milked a cat, Greg?
I don't think I've seen it done. I don't know if there's much like milking involved as much as you make them bite something.
Oh,
yeah, you push their mouth onto like a cup.
Grab them
with,
like right under the head.
Really I don't think you do.
And then like
not like the udders. I think you.
No, you've never seen videos of it?
Yeah, no. You grab it and you put the mouth on the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right on the end there. Don't give them too much. So
it's not fun.
Yeah.
It's not like.
I was wondering.
And I don't know again how much is really involved with all that. I don't think it was something I would do unless it was like millions of dollars worth of venom that I could make. But other than that, only kind of snakes I like, I'll be honest, dead snakes.
I'm not a big fan of snakes either, but they don't particularly scare me. But
if I brought a snake, you'd be okay with it?
If it wasn't like a venomous snake, yeah.
A boa, like if I had one of those big boas, like we've had a couple where people bring them to.
Oh yeah, I'll let it lay all over me. Yeah.
I can't.
Really?
Can you guys do? I can't.
Why?
The weight for one, the weight is so heavy.
Is
but
nice.
Anytime it moves, I'm thinking, oh, here we go. Here we go. It's starting to, going to cut me off.
But they're not that serious. If they're fed, it's not that serious.
Yeah.
Like for them, they're not going to try to eat you or constrict you.
I've never seen one to just give a friendly hug. I've never seen them give a friendly hug before.
What do you mean?
Like a snake. I've never seen a snake come up and give somebody a friendly hug.
They usually cuddle if you have them as pets.
They're not cuddling with you. What they're doing is sizing you up so they know how big they got to be before they can eat you whole.
No.
I'm telling you. Yes, they is. That's exactly what's happening.
I do like them though. I've had friends have snakes. My former sister-in-law had a snake, and yeah, I wouldn't have one personally, but I do like cuddling them when somebody has them.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys much snake people? Joey?
No, not really.
No? Hannah?
I don't like lizards. Lizards, ugh.
Why?
Because they have toenails and stuff.
And you can turn
They're
them
not
over.
soft.
You can turn them over and rub their belly and they go to sleep.
A snake is soft.
No.
But lizards, they have like.
Not all snakes.
Oh, come on, Eddie. You never rubbed a snake?
Well, yeah, but
They suck,
it felt weird, so I put him down. I didn't want to do it again.
Eddie's
Yeah.
a great reptile dad. He's got a new one.
No. Yeah. Hannah's daughter has somehow roped me into being a turtle babysitter for this. I don't even know what kind of turtle it is. It needs to be set free, is what it needs to be. But she has named it. What she named it?
Yeah.
Carol Cook Carter, CCC.
And if you guys don't know, that's someone that's running for political office, I think in Otago County.
Yep.
I've seen the signs.
Yep. And she's seen the signs and they are working.
Yes, they must be working because she's named her turtle after her. How much time we got, Sky? I wanted to go into something else.
1 minute, sir.
All right.
1 minute.
I tell you what, let's just make fun of Joey for the next minute. Hey, Joey, with your hair, which I love, by the way, how long are you going to let it go? Are we doing back to the long, or are you going to style? What are we doing?
How long would you like it?
A little bit longer, just a little bit longer, maybe past shoulder length. Like, so you're still looking like a rocker.
I think he should do a mullet.
No way. Nah. He couldn't pull a mullet. You don't have the attitude for a
There's
mullet.
only one way to find out.
You don't have the attitude for a mullet. But I know. Well, we see you every morning.
He shows up at night.
Grow it out, man. Grow it down to your knees.
Ooh, that'd be
Let
awesome.
your freak flag fly.
If you got thoughts about Joey's hair, give us a call. 322. Oh, that's my cell number. Never mind. 271-9228.
272.
9228.
I'm not giving you a kiss.
We'll be back in just a few.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
Well, we're hoping these accidents have cleared Eastern Boulevard coming from Wares Ferry up to Atlanta Highway. On the boulevard, we had an accident there, and underneath East Boulevard at Atlanta Highway, we had multiple vehicles involved in an accident there. McGee Road at Fieldcrest, minor accident there, and we're hoping all of those have cleared. 65 southbound on the ramp to Day Street, we had an accident, 18-wheeler in a car still there. Please watch out for it. And just past the interchange on 65 southbound, we've got what's left of an accident off on the right side of the road. Watch out for a vehicle there coming down the ramp from 85 southbound to 65 southbound. We'll keep you updated. Register now for many-term B classes at Trentham State. Classes begin October 14th. Start the journey to a better you now. Go to trenthamstate.edu for more information. Little J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
Attention business owners. Did you know that about 90% of employees and customers are unhappy when they walk into a dirty building? Let Janny King, the king of clean, keep your business pristine. Janny King's local franchise owners can handle your cleaning needs with reliable, hands-on cleaning solutions that deliver more than just a clean space. Janny King comes with regional support, which ensures consistency and quality, allowing you to focus on all the other needs of your business. Go to JannyKingCleans.com.
Janny King, the king of clean.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Quo, formerly OpenPhone, gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Quo lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Quo automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Quo's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions, and use those insights to level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Quo. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/free and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's quo.com/free. QUO.com/free.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MEGA25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MEGA25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MEGA25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, here's today's top stories. The state of Alabama has executed a man convicted of killing a convenience store clerk in 1997. 49-year-old Jeffrey Todd West was put to death by nitrogen hypoxia Thursday night at the Holman Correctional Facility in Atmore. West had been on death row for over 25 years for the brutal murder of Margaret Parrish Berry. A Wetumpka man has died after crashing his pickup truck in Elmore County. The wreck happened just after 6 p.m. Wednesday on Highway 111, about 9 miles south of Wetumpka. 54-year-old Matthew Palgrim's truck left the road and overturned. Palgrim was not using a seatbelt. He was thrown from the wreckage and died at the scene. A bill has been pre-filed to ban gender discussion in Alabama classrooms. House Bill 23 bans discussion of gender identity or sexual orientation in public schools for grades K through 12. It also bans flags and other signs related to those topics and requires school staff to call students by biological sex at birth pronouns. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Earnest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Earnest, 334-279-7431. Earnest Financial, LLC.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. There's nicer air in our future. In fact, you'll start to feel that this evening and tonight with the overnight low temperature tonight down to about 64 and a weekend of lower humidity with highs 86 to 88 both days, plenty of sunshine both days, and lows at night, well, down to about 63, I think, on Saturday night, and continued dry and mostly sunny Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray Publix.
We get Montgomery talking 24 hours a day. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Yeah.
Welcome back into Happy Hour. I'm your host, Eddie Bader, filling in for the great Greg Budell. For those catching us on the YouTube, you probably won't hear the music in the background. That's Sky's fault.
YouTube won't let us play music without a copyright.
And you can't even, like, literally 1 second.
Right.
Yeah,
they will.
You're ruining all my fun. I'm going, speaking of going on strike.
Well, Sky is our music guy, and he brings in the best music every time. So I don't want to say no, because great musician, and you bring in great music. But I don't understand the YouTube thing. But
it's radio.
It is. But I know we got a few callers, so let's talk to some callers, and then later on I want to talk about. We got these beautiful women in here. Let's talk about dating.
Okay, who's up, Eddie?
Let's go. First caller you got.
T-Spear.
T-Spear. Hey, T-Spear.
Oh, good afternoon.
what I want to do is comment regarding Joey's hair.
Oh, no. Here we go.
Here it is, Joey. Get ready for this. I'm sitting here and I have my copy of the Declaration of Independence on my wall. And I will remind you to tell everybody when they start bitching about your hair to look at them and let them know that every single signatory on the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence had long hair.
Or a wig.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, or a wig and powder.
Every rock star worth anything in the 80s.
This is true.
Yeah, right on.
Well, and they all wore their hair tied back in a ponytail.
That's very true.
Think about that when people start fussing at you about your hair.
Yeah, Joey.
And at least you're not like my son, who upon graduation, he and his buddies decided that seeing as he was going in the Marines in a couple of weeks, that they would all just shave their heads into a mohawk.
I love a mohawk.
Me too.
Or a mullet hawk.
Me too.
Yes.
Okay, I call your attention to the monitor right now because since we've talked about Joey's hair,
if
Joey
we
just
do
played the
that, that's good
doors.
stuff.
He's definitely got the Jim Morrison
Yeah, he
haircut.
does. He could do that.
I mean,
could sport that all
it
day
is
long.
spot on.
Yeah.
So,
I see it.
and he's middle Jim. He's not old fat Jim, 27-year-old fat Jim.
No, he's
he's
still
not
good
young
looking
Jim, but he's like
No, that's pretty good.
25-year-old Jim, which is.
And I noticed it's not in a bun.
Yeah. So anyway, I vote for keeping the hair.
Me too.
If that's what we're doing here.
Well, think about that when people start fussing at you about your hair. And at least it's not in a mohawk.
Oh, yeah.
With a mohawk. I thought we liked
Oh,
mohawk.
Rick wore a mohawk for about 3 weeks before he went in the Corps. Here it is. He's sitting there, and he's the first one to get it. And both of his buddies that were going to get it with him look at him and look and said, "Oh, our girlfriends would kill us if we did that."
Yep.
Both of them backed out. He loved it. It was great. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Everybody stay safe out there. Pamela, it's wonderful to have you back home with us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Aloha.
I think we got Crawdad on line too.
Yes. Crawdad.
What's up, Crawdaddy?
Our favorite crustacean.
Oh, I'm just waiting on Eddie to either find me a Hogan or a Kiva or any other form of roundhouse where I can smoke in my house with special herbal medicines.
Well, if you go to the TikTok store, they've got some roundhouses.
The heck with the TikTok, dude. No. TikTok is how you say social bomb in Chinese. Ding dao.
Yeah, I guess so. I think the application in China is a little bit different than it is here. It's actually educational in China.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
TikTok in China is let's watch these stupid Americans. That's what that's.
Most of their stuff is educational with the TikTok in China. It's not like ours at all. It's kind of the opposite.
No, it's not. It's been whatever the word might be. Anyway, I'm recovering myself, but listen, you guys, this thing about medical marijuana, don't know what the hang up is with our politicians. I just don't get it. Anybody who had really done their homework would understand that growing your own tomatoes is better than anything you can get in the store.
I agree.
Very true.
Great example.
My tomatoes right now, I have this UVA, UVB light, and my little tomatoes, they need more because they're not really, the color is wrong yet. Anyways, I say get healthy, don't get high.
There you go.
And that's the difference between sativa and indica.
Oh, wow. We got an expert here who knows what he's talking about. Okay.
There you go.
I've only been a
tell us
little
more.
bit about this for half a century, so I got it kind of figured out. And I know a friend, a real good friend.
Close friend.
I cannot, a very, very close friend that I've known her since she was 20 years old. And I can't say on radio, but I know she's not listening because she's at the state. Wait a minute, I wasn't supposed to say
Too
that.
much information. Crawdaddy.
Oh, well, she maintains her health and mental stability using the herbs that you get at home, you know,
Yep.
like basil and oregano. That's what we're talking about for FCC regulations. And she functions very well. Does not have any more bouts of psychosis or any other problems of that nature. And it's mainly because she knows how to self-medicate using nature's own.
There you go.
No problem. But I will tell people, do not go buy this stuff. Do not do that. But if you could find yourself some indica and a little bitty greenhouse, give it a try. You will find this very relaxing, and you don't get high. Getting high is bad and stupid. Getting well is good.
I agree with you. All right, Crawdad. I appreciate you calling, buddy.
Man, where's my house? I need my Kiva, please, or my...
I promise you I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Hogan, I want a Hogan. 2-story Hogan, please.
We can do that. See you, Crawdad.
Thanks.
We got one more caller there?
Yes, I do. I have.
Barbara?
We have Barbara.
Hey, Babs, what's up?
Good afternoon. This is fun. Joey and Eddie and Sky, and now Pamela
We got
back.
Pamela here, and we also have my partner, Hannah Grantham, is here. Or Heather.
Oh, I forgot about Hannah. Yes. I don't know Hannah as well.
Oh, she's great.
But we never did believe this young man shot Charlie Kirk was by himself.
Lots
But I wanted to comment. I like snakes too. Years and years ago, I went to the Bahamas and we went to I guess it was a zoo, and they had marching penguins that marched to whistles. It was fabulous. But I held probably a 60 or 70, I helped hold probably a 50 or 60 pound python.
Wow.
And it was absolutely amazing to feel the muscles of that snake was awesome.
Yeah.
I love snakes. I think they're fabulous. A friend of mine had 2 snakes for his kids when they were younger. I don't know which snake is poisonous and non-poisonous, in an uncontrolled environment. But you got to hold one just one time. They're not slimy, but you feel their muscles. It's the most amazing thing I've ever felt.
I know.
So,
they're so soft. Their cages don't stink. Like, they really are, if you think about it, a decent pet. As long as you keep them in the cage.
I can tell you
my only problem was I could handle them until it was time to feed them, and if you've ever watched them feed, that's amazing. The little
What do you feed them?
Rats run around.
That boa, you
and
feed
then
them
all
that
of a
mouse.
sudden,
Ideally like a live mouse.
Yeah.
Or a frozen one.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah.
It's educational.
How many mice do you feed your?
One a week.
One a week.
One a week.
That's all they need.
My sister had one a week. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, this is great fun this afternoon.
Well,
always love Greg, but this is unique. So having a good time. Been listening all afternoon.
Good
Thanks
deal.
a lot.
Thank you, sweetheart.
See ya.
Bye.
Now, I will say this. Probably going to turn people off. But if you kill a snake and you skin him, he'll keep moving even when he ain't got no skin on.
I've heard you. If you try to kill a copperhead, you
Better wait till after dark.
They won't die till after dark.
That's right.
Right?
What? The sun goes down.
Yeah,
Really? After the sun goes down.
We took one. Took his head
Interesting.
off and threw him in the back of the truck. Came back from the swimming hole. He had
Still
been
moving,
moving
ain't he?
around.
Interesting.
Get scared
What
or
unusual biological instinct to have.
Yep. Give us a call, folks.
Don't show
272
weakness.
9228.
snakes. Man.
If it concerns your community, you'll hear about it on News Talk 93.1. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
I'm an 8-time customer from Jack Henry Select Used Cars. I go there because A, I love the saving on a beautiful vehicle that's ready to deliver reliable driving miles. That's the question everybody has before they think pre-owned. Where am I going to find a car that I know has been thoroughly checked out? And this is something the Ingram family specializes in. their commitment to not resell somebody else's trouble. Browse JackIngramSelect.com. No matter what price range you're shopping in, what type of vehicle you want. Sedan, sports car, luxury car, SUV, they've got them all. And in all price ranges as well. Plus 25 lending partners. Hey, don't let your credit score stop you from visiting. In fact, a great way to rebuild credit is to buy a car and make the payments on a timely basis. They've done this for hundreds and hundreds of people over the years. So if you don't love what you drive, it's time to take a look at what they have at JackIngramSelect.com. And don't forget, the Ingram family brings you great new products from Volkswagen, Volvo, Audi, Nissan, Mercedes-Benz, and Porsche at JackIngram.com.
Hi, I'm Joseph with Rapid Fire Home Buyers, and I buy houses cash. If you have a house and you want to sell it fast at a fair price, call me at 334-675-1000. I pay cash and can close as quickly as you like. I buy houses in any condition, any price range, and any location. I buy several houses per month, and I want to buy more. I buy inherited houses, divorced houses, behind on payment houses. I even buy my tenant won't pay me rent houses. Do you own a house in rough shape and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great. I love buying those houses. I buy vacant houses, abandoned houses, condemned houses, and even foreclosure houses. If you have a house and you want to sell it fast, call me at 334-675-1000. That's 334-675-1000. Now play that catchy jingle.
Sell your house the easy way. Call Rapid Fire Home Buyers today.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
Well, we believe most of our earlier accidents have cleared. Still use caution. Atlanta Highway at East Boulevard. We have the report of a multiple vehicle accident there a little bit earlier. Also on I-65 southbound on the ramp to Day Street on the right against the rail, we've got what's left of an accident there. Watch out for those folks. Everywhere else, light to mostly moderate traffic. Buckle up. Be safe. We're going to keep you updated throughout the day on traffic. Haynes Ambulance, there for you both on the ground and in the air. From a simple patient transport to life or death situations, Haynes is ready at a moment's notice. Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
Solutions to men's sexual health issues are available. Things that you didn't even know existed at Montgomery Men's Health. And that word is out. But I want to talk to guys who are feeling a little bit more than just a sexual health issue. Low energy, fatigue, living life just seems to be more of a chore than the fun it used to be. If that in any way, shape, or form describes you, let me make a recommendation. You need to learn how important the testosterone level is to a man's life. And at Montgomery Men's Health, you can get that number for just $99. You get the test, the result, and at Montgomery Men's Health, you can get treatments to reverse that. It's all about waking up and embracing the day and living a full life. If you want to exercise but don't have the energy to do it, this could be the solution for you. In addition to solutions to men's sexual health that you don't even know exist. To get the process started, reach out at 334-440-3663. At Montgomery Men's Health, their providers plan around you, your body, your goals, and what it takes to get you back to feeling like yourself again. testosterone, ED treatments, and stuff that most guys don't even know exists. Real solutions. That's 334-440-3663 or visit them online at MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. That's MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton with the Good Feet Store. And have you tried the over-the-counter products for your foot pain and nothing seems to work? If that's you, it's time to check out the Good Feet Store. Stop the pain that's stopping you. Visit goodfeet.com to book your appointment today or just stop by the store nearest you.
Looking for new home decor or fun seasonal decorations? Then you don't want to miss the final day of the Kafka Warehouse Sale, Friday, September 26th. There will be an additional discount for huge savings on everything. Home decor, floral arrangements, seasonal items, including Christmas trees, wreaths, ornaments, and much, much more. Savings so big, you won't believe it. Shop early for the best selection and savings. Friday, 8 till 5. The Kafka Warehouse Sale on the Wetumpka Highway.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings, 6 till 9, and afternoons, 3 on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back into Happy Hour. I'm your host today, Eddie Bader, filled in for Greg Budell at WACV 93.1. Got some great friends with me in the studio. To my left, we got Joey Clark. He's got a great show every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3. Sometimes he's got a great guest on there, Eddie Bader. Sometimes Eddie doesn't show up. Then to my far left, we've got another great friend of mine, Hannah or Heather Grantham, whichever one you'd rather call her. She's my business partner, one of the most important people in my life. She's really helped us out. Me and my wife, Susanna, have just absolutely fell in love with this woman.
Yeah.
And she's got a great daughter, I think, is listening now, too. Addison, I think, is listening. And then to my immediate right, I have Pamela Dubuque. To me, one of the most beautiful people in the world. And just to prove it, she has an AMS studio where you can go there, and she makes beautiful people. Wow. The other day, I will say this, my wife went to see you.
Mm-hmm.
When she got back, I bugged her all day. I chased her all day.
So well, I'll see her tomorrow. So,
well, all right. Good to know. And of course, we have Sky Mosley here, operating the board for us, keeping us straight,
more or less.
Yeah. So something I thought we'd talk about. We got a few minutes here. We got Joey here. I wanted to talk about, and we got these two ladies here. I want to talk about guys shooting their shot with you ladies, and what can go right and what can go wrong. Like, let's just say we're all at a bar right now. Okay, and we're all sitting here just talking casually. Is it perfectly okay for a gentleman to come up and just start talking to you, or should he buy you a drink first, or should he? What's the best way in? Yeah. Now let's say
as a single person.
Let's say assuming everybody's single.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what's the best move to get into Pamela's number? What can I do?
I don't care if somebody buys me a drink or not. I'm
not
not really a big drinker anyway.
So what if they just came up and just started shooting the mess with you, talking about things that are goth, tattoos?
Whatever.
What's your favorite color? Black? Oh, wow. All right.
What's your sign, baby? Yeah. Does that still work? No.
That would work on me.
Okay.
Really?
What is your sign?
I would talk all night.
What is your sign, by the way?
Yeah, what is your sign?
Pisces.
Okay, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Hannah, you're on the other end, because we got the dark end here. We have all black hair. Then Hannah on the other end is the blondie. What about you? What?
She's going to have more guys go talk to her.
Really?
I don't know.
Hannah? Hello?
I think it's going to depend on the man.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is there a secret? Like, is there a line that a guy can deliver that'll just kind of get y'all's attention?
No, but I say shoot your shot.
I
always say
Wayne
shoot
Gretzky,
your shot.
Yeah.
It's like me on Marketplace. I think if you just enough putting out there, somebody's eventually going to buy it. So
this is true, but I mean, as a guy and trying to help other guys, what is that one thing that can really just break the ice? Like, if I dropped my wallet and hundreds came pouring out, would that help?
No.
Too obvious.
Too obvious.
I think that's going to get the wrong woman.
What if I drop my keys?
Listen up, fellas.
And I drop my keys and the Ferrari keychain fell out.
No.
No, trying too hard.
Trying too hard.
Yeah.
All right, I've come prepared.
Okay.
And by prepared, I typed into Grok. I need pickup
I
lines.
knew you were going to go into Grok. Oh my gosh, you guys are one mind.
So can I try this on you first, Pamela?
Sure.
And it kind of fits your aesthetic.
Okay.
Are you a magician? Because whenever I look at you, everyone else disappears.
That's pretty good.
Any pickup line would not work on me.
Hannah, do you have a
Not
name?
a single one. No.
Hannah, do you have a name, or can I call you mine?
It would probably catch my attention.
Oh my God!
Wow. Eddie, are you a Wi-Fi signal? Because I'm feeling a connection.
That is good.
Yeah.
That is good. That gets you at least first 3 digits.
Hey, Sky, if you were a vegetable, you'd be a cucumber.
Well, okay, you had me at vegetable, man. Okay.
Hey, Eddie,
I'm
are you
easy.
French? Because Eiffel for you.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all.
Oh man.
Is there ever? Have you guys ever had someone come up and literally just kind of cold call you and you give out your number, or do you always give out fake numbers? Because I got a feeling you two pretty girls
Truth
give out
now.
fake numbers a
Tell
lot.
the truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's still
been
there.
called a savage because I will just tell somebody
Oh
I'm not
my.
interested
Okay.
and no when they ask for a phone number.
Thank
I'll say
you.
no and
Right.
walk the other direction.
I think that's kind.
I
Really?
do
That's
too.
kind?
I'm not going to
Yes.
give them a fake number.
Yes.
I don't think
And
that's
I
kind
also,
at all.
so my number's on the internet and you can just look me up.
Yeah, she's
have-
easy to find.
Yeah. I have people that'll call me or text me and then I'll just tell them this is inappropriate because you didn't ask me for my number for this.
Yeah, why waste?
Is there any
time?
magic line that a guy can come up to you and expect, lay a line on you and get your number?
No, I really don't think so. I'm not a good flirt. I'm really hard to impress. I don't know. I think somebody just being themselves and funny is
There you
what
go.
I would
Genuine.
be drawn to.
There
Yeah.
you go. Hey, Cameron, you did it right, man.
He did it right.
He did it right. This is Happy Hour. We'll be back probably 2 or 3 minutes. Give us a call, 272-9228.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WHCV Kusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm John Scott. The UN Security Council has rejected another last-ditch effort to delay the reimposition of sanctions on Iran a day before the deadline after Western countries claimed that weeks of meeting with officials failed to result in a concrete agreement. Russia and China forced the council to a vote. European defense ministers have agreed to develop a drone wall along their borders with Russia and Ukraine to better detect, track, and intercept drones violating Europe's airspace. Senate Majority Leader John Thune rejecting Democratic demands on health care as unserious, but he says a government shutdown is still avoidable. Stocks finished higher. The Dow was up 300 points today. The Nasdaq gained 99 and the S&P 500 adding 39 points. This is SRN News.
My doctor told me my cholesterol is borderline, so I took control with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. It's odor and taste-free, and Garlic is a world leader in garlic potency. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula, cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
Progressive's Teen Driver discount could lower the cost of insurance for your teenager and save you some money. And then you can still spend money on them. Because just when you think you have a grasp on spending, new sneakers. And then it's money for a school field trip. And of course, spending money. Oh yeah, and a new phone to replace the one they dropped in the toilet. Oh, don't remind me. So just get Progressive's Teen Driver discount. And then you can continue to spend money on them endlessly.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discount not available in all states and subject to terms.
Divorce, even under the so-called best of circumstances, is a major life change. It's great to know that you can hire a team like Dana Delk and Jacqueline Tomlinson, Delk and Tomlinson, and not only know that they have the legal knowledge you'll need at their ready. If you've heard them on this radio station, you know that they don't look things up. They have it. They've got that part of it down. It's just as important to know that you're partnering up with a firm that will be your advocates. So, they've got your back. And that's super important because in a divorce, the major life change that comes with it requires a lot of your attention. Let them take care of that. Let them put together a deal that's fair, a deal that you can live with, knowing that they've got your back. Delk and Tomlinson can also handle other matters of family law, wills, and so forth. Whatever your need, call them at 819-4810. If you think divorce may be something happening in your life, it's always good to know where you stand. Having a consultation does not mean you have to have a divorce. 819-4810 for Delk and Tomlinson, attorneys.
No representation. The quality of legal services performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
At Guardian Credit Union, if it's important to you, it's important to us. We don't do banking differently. We do relationships differently. Want to secure a HELOC for home projects? So do we. Want to build your credit? So do we. Want to plan your next vacation? So do we. We're here to help with whatever's next, because whatever you want in life, so do we. Stop by any of our branches and let's plan your next step together. Guardian Credit Union, where you belong. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity. NMLS 912757.
He's Donald Trump's #1 enemy in Congress, Chicago Senator Dick Durbin. And now Dick Durbin has a new scheme, a government takeover of your credit card. Today, consumers have thousands of choices in credit cards, all with equal, strong security. But Durbin's plan is less competition and less security. And that means more risk for your credit and your identity. Tell Republicans in Congress, stop Dick Durbin's takeover of your credit card before it's too late.
Paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
Hey, it's Greg. You know who I really appreciate at this time of the year? My friends at Turf Stalkers. I actually watched this young man grow up from a caller when he was still in college to a military veteran. And now Brian McMahon runs Turf Stalkers. And I'll tell you what, he's put a great team together. And if you're tired of pushing a mower around in this blast furnace heat we endure every summer, call 558-1611. I can't recommend them enough. They do a great job. They manicure your place, leave it looking good, and they charge a very fair price. So if you're looking for dedicated, reliable lawn service, try Turf Stalkers, 558-1611 or turfstalkersal.com.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. There's nicer air in our future. In fact, you'll start to feel that this evening and tonight with the overnight low temperature tonight down to about 64 and a weekend of lower humidity with highs 86 to 88 both days, plenty of sunshine both days, and lows at night, well, down to about 63, I think, on Saturday night, and continued dry and mostly sunny Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Ready to borrow smarter this season? Apply online in minutes at yourasecu.com. Call 334-270-9011 or visit your local branch today.
ASD Credit Union. Your life, your goals, your ASD.
Terms and conditions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. News and talk without the static. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Welcome back to Happy Hour. This is your host of the day, Eddie Bader.
That was the ultimate Christmas pickup line.
It really is. Well, that made me come up with a whole nother thought for you, girl. Have you guys ever been on a blind date?
Yes.
Was it successful?
No.
Was it miserable from the get-go?
I left within 5 minutes.
Oh, my
God.
Tell us more.
Wait, is this?
Do tell.
Yeah. I don't want to waste anybody's time, and I've done it multiple times with people.
If you're not feeling it, why waste their time?
Okay.
I feel the same way.
As a man, I would prefer that to being strung along and treated condescendingly. And all
I mean,
that.
I could tell you it was a great time and his hopes are up. We
Yeah.
go home and I just block him and I tell him, no.
Yeah, that way he will probably not stalk you after
Yeah.
that, right?
Exactly.
Or he could just realize that his life sucks and he just got rejected again for the 10,000th time and
hey man,
never try it again.
If you're going to get in the game, you got to learn how to.
Yeah, you have to be able to accept rejection.
Guess it's time to get into furry.
And that's how the story went.
That Grok AI girlfriend.
That's just mean though. I mean, even if I've been on a sales call that I didn't know I knew was not going to go my way, I would just write it out. You guys are just
for a
like,
whole
no.
date where they're going to spend money and talk
Yeah.
about
On me?
nonsense.
Eddie,
On me?
Eddie, of all the times you did, how many times have you ridden it out?
That's a poor choice of words there, Joey. On my end, I'm sorry. But yeah, I would think I'm just not a jerk. I would be nice to somebody. Plus, if you're only giving them 5 minutes, I can't help but feel like that's being very.
Oh, okay.
Did you talk to them beforehand,
Superficial.
or it was straight cold
It was
blind date?
straight blind date, and they were obnoxious, so full of himself. There was no hope.
Yeah.
Well, in
He
that
got
case, I
there
get it.
and
Yeah.
he started telling me that he had to borrow money from some woman to get tires on the truck.
I got to go then.
What?
It was a terrible
Clearly,
experience.
a guy that has no idea.
I feel like 5 minutes was too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, on something like that,
I understand that.
Now,
That's not cruel.
I do have not my own blind date story, but my grandparents, the guy I'm living with right now, and my grandmother, they went on one date in high school in New Jersey.
Mhm.
He didn't think much of it. Then they get set up on a blind date like a couple years later, and the rest is history. Apparently,
Aw.
though, my grandmother, after that first date, my grandfather was like, yeah, I mean, it was nice. That she went home and told her mother, that's the man I'm going to marry.
Wow. I love it.
And,
First
and the
sight.
blind date
Wow.
kind of said, oh, well, it's you again. Obviously, this is destiny.
I
And
love
they were
that.
married 60 something.
I love a
Keep
love
swinging,
story.
fellas.
I'm a
Yeah.
sucker for a love story.
That's how Helen
You're a
Keller
Libra
met her
man.
husband, by the way.
Is that right?
Yeah, on a blind date.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for making me fall for that. What about you? Any luck on a blind date?
I've never really had a blind date.
I've gone.
I've done very little dating, really, but I guess I talked to a bunch of guys between my divorce and meeting Cameron, but I didn't go on a whole bunch of dates
Tell us
because I
the-
can eliminate people pretty quickly talking to them.
Tell
And
us the Cameron story. I'll be very honest. I like Cameron. He's a good-looking gentleman.
he's awesome.
Yes,
Cameron's
when
my
I saw
boyfriend.
Cameron and I saw you before, because I knew you before I knew Cameron, I was very surprised with Cameron.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
I thought I would see like this 8-foot big bar.
Why
biker
do
dude.
people think that?
I don't know. I don't know.
But he's taller than me, and he's very
Oh, he's a very good-looking gentleman.
broad shouldered. He has a nice back. I mean, he's tall. Yeah, he's-
man. Yeah.
but that is so funny because in the comments on the YouTube stream, people have said too that they picture me liking a guy that looks like the guy from what's that show? Some big, huge military guy.
I just see like a biker getting off a bike, and that's-
Cameron has been a biker.
Okay.
And he
okay.
kind of his mom told him this past week when we were there that he looks like he's from Sons of Anarchy because his hair
That's
right
what
now.
I'm thinking. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but that's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah. He is that.
So how'd you meet him?
We met online dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it take several days of talking before you guys agreed to meet? How does that work?
We talked for a week before we met. Yeah.
And did you ask him out?
I don't remember. I think we just mutually decided what night worked for us because we both have kids, and I am the only one who has my kids,
Right.
so my schedule's
Pretty tight.
tight. Yeah, so I had to find a babysitter that night.
Was it
And-
fireworks on the 4th when you met him?
It was very comfortable. We just got along great right off. He said he felt really comfortable talking to me just right off the bat. And yeah, looks wise, we're very compatible.
Now-
And chemistry wise, there was a lot of chemistry.
You saw him, I guess, because of the computer before you
Yeah.
dated.
Mm-hmm. But I still, okay, so I'm 6 feet tall. Online dating was risky.
To say the
Meeting
least.
people because guys lie about their height all the time. I
Correct.
have met guys who clearly lied, and I'm like, did you think I want to notice? I mean, I'm literally as tall as I say I am. I can tell you're not. So when I met him, I was like, gosh, I hope he's as tall as me or taller than me, please.
That is a real thing. You do not want to be with a man that's shorter than you.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
But yeah,
trying
I
to-
mean,
trying to read
well,
the-
because I'm a girl. I don't want to feel like the giant.
Oh, sure.
Like,
okay.
I mean,
I just want to know if that was an automatic out.
it not necessarily. If
But-
he
but
was short,
close.
if he was
Okay.
shorter than me, I mean, and we are eye level.
Okay.
Like when I'm wearing my boots that I wear
Yeah.
every day, so we're pretty much the same height.
Okay.
Now, was he intimidated by you at all, you think? I mean, I'll be very honest. The first time I met Pamela, I was a little intimidated.
Most people are.
Right.
And I don't
wasn't.
think so because like aesthetically we're very similar.
Okay.
So he probably was like, she's cool.
So you like thought, especially after meeting him in person, like this is the Gomez to my Morticia.
Yeah.
Oh,
No. there is a movie couple that we are more like, but it's not that one.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it, Margot and Todd from Christmas Vacation?
No.
You better tell him. He's just going to keep guessing if you don't.
But yeah, when I met him, so I was worried about the height disparity
Yeah.
potentially being a thing.
You
And
didn't ask before you met?
yeah, of course
Oh,
I
okay,
did, but
okay.
guys lie
I
about
know,
that
but-
all the time. So he could have said, actually, he did say 6 feet, and then was surprised to find out he's 6'2". He was like, I really had no idea.
Wow,
Like,
he understated.
he
it. Wow.
yes. So I was
Okay.
like, okay, cool. But when I met him, like first saw each other in person,
Yeah.
I was standing like 4 feet taller than him on the front steps. And I was like, I felt like a behemoth. Like I just felt gigantic. I was like, oh no. I was like, this is not cool. Like he's looking up my nose, you know, like seeing me from on the ground. Oh. but it all turned out good. I mean, here we are 2 years later. you
Working
know?
well.
Yeah.
I like Cameron. He's a really good guy.
Yeah, he is a good guy.
Now, what about you, Hannah? Would you accept a shorter date invitation, like someone that's 5'9.5", 5'10.5"?
I will whoop your ass.
I'm just asking. I don't remember how tall you are.
How tall are you, Hannah?
Hannah's, I'm going to go 5'11".
Oh my gosh, no.
Like 5'9"?
I'm like 5'8".
Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, you were talking about her height like she was super tall too,
know,
and I was
I'm
like,
shocked.
I was
Well-
like, I've stood next to her, and she's not like.
I mean, I'm tall,
Part
but
of
I'm
it
not
is
that
Right.
tall.
she's my
Right.
boss, so I see her as this tall thing. So
Yeah.
maybe that's it.
It's that strong, independent woman. And
Yeah, that's something we all got to worry about. But could you see yourself with a shorter guy? Does that automatically turn you off?
No, I've dated shorter people.
Really?
Hmm?
Did they have issues with it?
They didn't tell me.
But it didn't last. So I wonder if that was one of the issues.
They probably just can't handle a strong, independent woman.
That's it.
Well, that's actually a very good point because we do know many people
I know many people.
that think they can, but they cannot handle a strong.
How strong?
And they see those deltoids popping, and they just
Yeah. Yeah, how strong are we talking about here?
Well, you know, a strong, independent woman needs a man that's also strong, but he has to be able to kind of have faith in himself, believe in himself. Because if not, that strong, independent woman's going to find out you're a weakling and you'll be gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it's a thin line though.
Yeah.
Because as a woman, you have to be able to do things and not depend on a man.
True.
Because you don't want to have to depend on a man and be with a man just to have him for that. But then most men are intimidated when you can do things on your own.
Mm-hmm.
So where's the happy medium there?
I think a woman plays dumb because she has to go get out of the way.
No, they couldn't do that.
I love this song.
Thank you.
All right. This is Eddie Bader on Happy Hour, WACV 93.1. Fill in for Greg. You guys, we got a full board of calls. We'll take them when we come back. 272-9228.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
most of our earlier accidents have cleared. We still have a vehicle on the ramp from I-65 southbound to Day Street. It's on the right. There are police on the scene, and the right lane is partially blocked there when you're exiting today off 65. Everywhere else, light to mostly moderate traffic and building. Buckle up. Be safe. We're going to keep you updated on traffic. Great shopping at Premier Place. Shop Cato Fashion, Sally Beauty, Professional and Spa, America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses, and more. Premier Place in Prattville, another great McClinton & Company development. Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
Jenny King, the king of clean, delivers reliable, high-quality commercial cleaning services through a proven franchise model that empowers local business owners. Jenny King's franchise owners receive the training, support, and resources needed to succeed, while clients benefit from tailored cleaning solutions backed by a global brand. Jenny King ensures consistent results, trust, and success for everyone we serve. Go to JennyKingCleans.com and find out how we can help you. That's JennyKingCleans.com.
Jenny King, the king of clean.
It's finally here. The 72nd Alabama National Fair, October 3rd through the 13th at Garrett Coliseum. Thrill to the rides that light up the Midway. Experience amazing shows like the Zerbini Circus, the Swifty Swine Racing Pigs, and the Puppet Dome Rockers. And don't forget the food. Funnel cakes, turkey legs, corn dogs, and all of your fair favorites. Opening weekend, the fair turns up the music. Saturday the 4th, it's Corey Kennan Concert. Sunday the 5th. Skillet will rock the Coliseum stage with an energy you'll feel in your bones. Both shows start at 7 p.m. and are free with your fair admission. Presented by the Porch Creek Indians. Sponsored by the Kiwanis Club of Montgomery, Hyundai Motor Manufacturing, Alabama, and Coca-Cola.
The Alabama National Fair. It's the best 11 days of fall.
Hey, this is Troy with All Access Overhead Door. We've been advertising with Blue Water, and trust me, it works. Take it from me. You need to get your business out there in the river region, you can count on Blue Water Broadcasting. And remember, if you need an overhead door repair, you can count on All Access Overhead Door.
Blue Water Broadcasting is the #1 most listened to radio group in the river region. Find out how to put this reach to work for your business. Call us to find out how we can help. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
The River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live, local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Yeah.
Ow. Ow. Welcome back into Happy Hour. This is Eddie Bader, filling in for Greg Budell. Got some great friends with me. Got Pamela Dubuque, Joey Clark, Heather, or Hannah Grantham, whichever one you'd rather call her. And of course, we got Sky Mosley spinning the hits.
Yeah, all the hits from when you had zits.
So I remember the Commodores, first concert I ever seen, Garrett Coliseum.
Really?
I think it was 79 or 80.
Did they shake some plaster off the roof?
They probably did. I was so busy running around looking at the
Like
other
the
stuff
chicks?
that was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the first concert I ever been to. I'm like, wow, this is
That's
all
not a bad
right.
start, man.
Yeah,
Solid,
it was.
man.
Well, it was right down the street from our house. We could walk to the Coliseum.
Oh,
and
yeah, that's
Didn't
right.
have to pay entrance fees. You just sneak in. We got some callers. Let's hit some callers here.
Okay, starting us off, Southern Wood. I don't know if that's a
What up, Southern Wood?
Good afternoon, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, I'm getting some feedback. Hold on, let me try something different.
Take your time, man.
Try this. Is that better?
That better?
Mm-hmm.
Good with me.
Less tinny.
You were okay before, though. So, anyway.
Okay.
Carry
Well,
on.
I'm it's popping back on me. I love this this conversation because I'm not near as old as I look,
Mm-hmm.
but Eddie and I, and probably you too, Sky, we grew up in a different era where in order to get a date with a beautiful young lady, you had to have the balls to walk up to them and look them in the face and risk getting rejected right there in front of everybody, God and included.
You had to have a game plan for sure, man. Yeah.
There was no anonymity behind a text message, no fake pictures. No, you couldn't fake what you look like.
To quote Flip Wilson, what you see is what you get.
Yep. Ugly is ugly.
Yep. But in a way, I think that was much better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a whole lot better because there wasn't any of this like Pamela was talking about is, are you really 6'1"? Are you really 6 foot tall? You know, you're 5'8". What do you mean you're 6 foot?
Ain't no way around
And you
it, man.
can't fake it.
No, you can't fake it.
You can't lie your way out of that.
Yeah, I can't walk up to you and say I'm 6'3", and you're looking down at me going, "No, you're not." Let me tell you, this is how you get a woman. I grew up back in the country line dancing.
Oh,
days. 19 Ropers and Sharkies, 1995. June the 2nd, I saw the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. She was on a date with another man or another boy that was scared to dance.
Uh-oh.
So every fast dance, I would just sneak up behind her because back then girls would do this thing like if the bump and grind was on, they would get out there and just dance by themselves. I would just walked up behind her and we would sit there and we would dance. Cha-cha comes on, I walk up behind her and we would dance. Slow song comes on, I'd go over there and I remember the dude's name was Mark. The only time she ever even went out on a date with him. I still can't stand him. I'm jealous. I would punch him in the face right now if I could find him. He'd go out there and slow dance with her every time. But I noticed she was quite a drinker now, back in those days. Not anymore. And I was like, she's got to go to the bathroom here sooner or later.
Man's got a plan.
Me using deductive reasoning, I said, there's a long hallway going to the bathroom. I'm going to stand right by the men's bathroom and wait for her to come down here when she takes a break and pretend I'm coming out of the bathroom and bump into her.
How genius.
Worked perfectly. And I just looked at her and I said, oh my God. I said, what is your name? She said, Lauren. I said, that is the most beautiful name I've ever heard. And you have the most gorgeous eyes. And she does. She's got like these jacked up looking eyes. They're like hazel, get one of them funky colors. And she just started going, just batting them. I said, I see you're on a date, but I really would like to get your phone number. And she's like, oh, no. Oh. He is not my boyfriend. He is not my boyfriend. He's not my boyfriend. And I was like, give me your phone number. Now, and this is before cell phones, no text messages, no nothing.
It's cold calling.
Landline. And she says, you got something to write it down on? And I looked her straight in the face and I said, you tell me your phone number. I promise you, I'll never forget it. And she told me, and I memorized it right there on the spot. Called her the next day. Our first date was June the 5th, 1995. And we have been together ever since. Got married a year later in 1996. And we are 29 years married, 30 years together. But that's how you get a woman. Because Joey will tell you, at least that I've told him before in the past, girls would absolutely, when I sat down out at Roper's to take a breather, I would be sweating through my hat. Girls would come up to me and say, will you get out there and dance some more? I want to look at your butt. So that's the key to getting a woman is having a nice tail end. They love it.
Okay.
And Rowena, just like 2 days ago, she come up and she slapped me while I was doing the dishes for them. That's another hint, guys. They love
Yeah,
that.
I think that goes a little further in the long run.
She slapped me on the hind end and she was like, man, your butt's shrinking. And in that tone, I'm like, come on now, but we're 30 years. So anyhow, I love the conversation, but I do hate that this generation, you can hide behind text messaging. You don't get the inflection in the voice,
Right.
even if you're talking over the phone itself. So, but y'all have done. I am out here right now. I'm doing. Eddie, I've got 2 jobs, right?
Of course.
Because she's got to go to the parlor.
I'm waiting for you to pick her up.
Right. Now she's napping in the truck. We went and got her some
Napping,
some of her
you say?
medicine.
Yeah.
But she is not happy with those 2 very nice looking women in there with her little fireman. So
That's
don't
kind of
wake
what.
her up. 'Cause if she wakes up, she may have to call in.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Hey, thanks for calling Southernwood. This is Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell here on WACV. You guys give us a call. We come back. We still got some more calls. 272-9228.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings, 6 till 9, and afternoons, 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Well, it has been a busy afternoon. We do have several minor accidents. Those are not really causing any issue, but heads up if you're motoring around the city. We have got light to mostly moderate traffic everywhere now. We're already seeing slow traffic Taylor to Chantilly on 85 northbound. I-65 north and southbound, very busy this afternoon. Our feeder roads are picking up. Buckle up. We're busy, but people are getting where they need to be. Keep it here. We'll keep you updated when accidents happen. McKinnon Toyota has special financing rates on Corollas, Camrys, and Tundras. It's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, your family-owned and operated small-town dealer with hometown service. Exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Wendell Chase, Montgomery, Skywatch traffic.
Let's face it, what our customers say about our business is the most important advertising tool. Here at Adams Drugs, we love our customers. We're here with Al and Amy Steinecker, Adams Drugs customers. Amy, please tell us how easy it was to transfer your prescriptions to Adams Drugs from the big box store.
It was one of the easiest things I've ever done. I went into the pharmacy on Bond Road and spoke with the pharmacist and told him we had not been happy where we'd been and would love to transfer our prescriptions. And he said, I'll be happy to call them. And that was that. And now when I call, I just say I need to have a prescription filled. And it's just that simple.
Al, what has your customer service been like at Adams Drugs?
It's amazing. You walk in, you're not standing in a line. They speak to you, call you by name, and say, what do you need today, Al, or Mr. Steinecker? It's wonderful. It doesn't get any better.
Please come into any Adams Drugs location and let us earn your business. Visit us at adamsdrugs.net for the location nearest you. Adams Drugs is your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
The claws are out.
Fox Monday, James Day is all new. First,
We have an Oscar winner in the house.
Jay Krakowski welcomes Mira Sorvino to the Celebrity Name That Tune podium.
I can name that tune in 1 minute. Wow!
Then, 4 famous reality couples get a reality check from Jane Lynch.
She just realized there's no smart one in their relationship.
All new Celebrity Name That Tune, followed by an all new Celebrity Weakest Link.
Monday on Fox 20. For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
1819 News.
A meeting held by state lawmakers this past Thursday has revealed even further how much the Alabama Board of Pharmacy is both hated and feared by those who have to engage with it. Attorneys who represent pharmacists across the state of Alabama were at that meeting to detail the extent of the problems within the system. Joseph Krebs is one of those attorneys who said the board has a culture problem. And in particular, pharmacists have become outraged at the amount of money they have paid the board for licensing, only to find out that the money was used as part of a huge settlement with the executive secretary, Donna Yateman, as part of her resignation and retirement that occurred this past January. Alabama House Pro Tem Chris Pringle said this whole settlement is nothing more than the purchasing of silence of former employees and using public funds to do so. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Some of the greatest blessings is just having the people that care about you, to have someone that's just going to love you and make you feel important. They encourage you to be in church. They encourage you to be in prayer. They encourage you to be in your Bible. Now it's a part of my day every day. My house parents planted seeds in me that you can see where those seeds have sprouted in my life and helped change my life.
Big Oak Ranch, a Christian home for children needing a chance.
The body of a missing Mississippi woman has been found in Alabama. 33-year-old Shardy McGill went missing along with her daughter this past Sunday. The two were last seen driving in a vehicle. McGill has since been found in a body of water near Epps, Alabama. Authorities continue to search for McGill's 3-year-old daughter, Janae, and have launched an investigation into McGill's death. Today is National Pancake Day, and Cracker Barrel is offering quite the deal, an all-you-can-eat pancake promotional all day for only $5. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray Publix.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Earnest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Earnest, 334-279-7431. Earnest Financial, LLC.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. There's nicer air in our future. In fact, you'll start to feel that this evening and tonight with the overnight low temperature tonight down to about 64 and a weekend of lower humidity with highs 86 to 88 both days, plenty of sunshine both days, and lows at night, well, down to about 63, I think, on Saturday night, and continued dry and mostly sunny Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray Publix.
Live local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Welcome back into Happy Hour. Your host, Eddie Bader, filling in for Greg Udell. Some great friends of mine with me, 93.1 WACV. I got to remember to get that part in there, I think. I got Pamela to my right. I got Sky in front of me. Joey's still here, which I'm glad to see. And, of course, we have Hannah all the way down on the end. And we were talking about some dating.
Yes.
I don't want to leave this yet. I'm sorry, guys. I've got many more
We're
questions.
learning so much.
It's fun.
It is. And honestly, so let me get this both straight with you, ladies.
Mhm.
If you were to meet a guy that has just a ton of money, that does not impress you at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I
Not
got my
at all.
own money. I don't need a man for money.
I forgot. We're dealing with Hannah. Don't need a man.
I know.
yet.
Well, that's exactly it.
So you
No.
both consider yourself strong, independent women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if your car breaks down, who do you call?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. Okay, we just stay on the side of the road.
I try to figure out whatever it is.
Okay,
Change a
okay.
tire.
Yeah.
Have you had success with that? Figuring out, got it running again on the side of the road.
You know what? Actually, my starter went out on my car, and I did have to call Cameron to come pick me up.
No, that's going to happen to anybody.
But I called a tow truck to tow it to my friend's dad's garage.
So you didn't call and put out the plea for help. You called Cameron, I need a ride. I've already taken care of the stuff. Just come get me.
Yeah, well, I called the tow truck. I know people who know people.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Now, what about with you, Hannah? If your car broke down the side of the road?
I'm gonna call Eddie Bader probably.
That's the thing. I don't need no man. That's the women's thing until they need a man. Yeah, that always cracks me up.
But you either have a boyfriend or a best friend who you can lean on.
No, I grew up with my sisters the same way. They were all the same way. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. Except when it was their turn to feed the dogs after dark. Well, I'm not going down there by myself. Get my brother. Any little thing that's get dirty. Well, that's not me. Get my brother. But I don't need no man.
Female privilege.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
I think that is. And I'll ask both you ladies, because y'all are both very attractive ladies. Have you guys ever had to walk anywhere?
Yes.
What do you mean?
No one offered you a ride? I can't imagine you ladies walking very far without somebody
no,
stopping.
I don't
and asking
take a
ride.
ride from strangers.
Oh, yeah, no. If you're walking down the street.
No.
Not today, but maybe 15, 20 years ago. I thought you guys were.
15, 20 years ago, I didn't look like this. No. No, I did not peak early.
Really?
I don't think I peaked yet.
When did you decide
either,
to
but-
become the person you are today?
Oh, I have been like this off and on throughout my life, but
Mhm.
I think I was a late bloomer, like looks wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Hannah? You're same old, same old. Butler County. Hadn't really changed much.
Aging like fine wine, as I like to think.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
It gets better.
It's an inside joke or something.
Well, no, that brings up a question for the guys in here.
Okay.
Women in general. Do you like women when they're, and I'm not being pervish, but when they're younger, or do you appreciate a woman once she's got a little age on her? Like Hannah just said, the fine wine. Because I used to think, I'll be very honest, I used to be very shallow and think, yeah, I'll always have a young girl, young 20-something.
Are we going for a comedy bit here?
No, just honest to God
or-
truth.
okay.
Honest to God truth. But I've been married now for I don't know how many years, but I can't imagine having a conversation with a 20-something-year-old.
Oh, Lord.
No.
Hey, 19.
I mean, and you guys are younger, so it'd be the same age for y'all. But
no.
I mean,
No.
do you ever see young people in your life, like you want a younger guy, or
I can tell you, I won't talk to anybody in my age.
is that right?
I will not.
What group will you talk to?
Older?
You need to be 45, 50s.
Why? Why is that?
Because men don't emotionally mature until they're in their 40s.
They don't.
I just want to hear it out of y'all's.
Yeah.
I knew
No,
that,
there's
but-
nothing. I feel like they're young and dumb.
I think there is a lot more emotional labor for women when they're with guys their own age if they're not over 40
Yeah.
But now
or younger.
Here's another thing to that.
Well, does that apply when you were 25,
Yeah, that's why I'm divorced.
Hannah?
Yeah, have you always wanted the older guys?
I wouldn't say I've always. I think I dated when I was younger
Mhm.
and they were closer to my age range.
Mhm.
But then I discovered they're dumb. I don't like having conversations with
Immature,
them.
dumb.
Can we just say immature?
Inexperienced.
It is immaturity.
I'm trying to
But
learn. I'm trying to learn
Cameron,
something.
Cameron is younger than me. He's not older than me.
Okay, but he's mature.
He is
He's grown up.
He's he is.
Or are you still
Yeah.
training him?
No, I mean he is growing up, but I mean I don't have expectations of him to be older than he is.
I got you. Because what you guys are saying, I hear, basically younger guys are just dumb and they're kind of looking out for themselves, not very deep individuals.
I think too, and I hate to say this,
Say it.
but I think it's the way they're being raised today too. Their parents are handing everything to them.
Yeah.
And they want to leave their mother and have another woman be their mother.
Now that we've noticed that in the housing industry, people want the same house that they just came from. They
Yep.
just came from my parents' house and want exactly what they got.
No wonder this.
No.
We're going to.
Right.
You got to have a starter house.
They don't believe in starter homes.
That's crazy.
Man, I was out at 16. You couldn't drag me.
Exactly.
I finished
Mhm.
high school on my own, and I hear these stories now, and I see these things, and I go, "What has happened? What has become of that independent spirit?"
No, there's
And-
not.
There's not, but, and I'm not bragging, this is a little embarrassing, but when I was 14, 15, I was taking my parents' car, right? You're doing things you weren't supposed to do. Now,
Right.
most 14 or 15-year-olds are scared to
They're
order
too
off the
scared
menu.
to do that.
I know. Okay, we had a Alabama Unfiltered story, and one of the ladies of Liberty, their child had gone off to college,
Mhm.
and they're in there decorating. They're pretty much running the show,
Right.
And then she told me, this is the kicker. She said that the child at Auburn called mom up at home and said, "Will you call up and order DoorDash for me?"
Mm.
I'm like, wait, let me get this straight. They're going to bring the food to you, to your very door, and you can't pull the trigger on picking up the phone and ordering it? We're in serious trouble.
DoorDash, you can use an app. You don't even. Did she
But
just?
but still, she couldn't
do it
get
on
the
her own.
nerve up to pick up the phone. And I said, who's at fault here? You, Mama.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Because you brought this child up that way.
Yeah.
You never let them. You retarded their growth.
Yeah.
You
that
never
is
let them
what
grow
it
up.
is.
Well, they put them in that
It's tragic.
bubble blanket of nothing can go wrong. So I'll make sure everything's taken
So
care
this
of.
is the result. What you're discussing now.
Yeah. You need to start working on your kids' independence as soon as they start going to school.
Amen.
No.
Like, it is not a joke. You can't do it slowly either because they're going to be behind.
Well, like raising girls, and I only have a boy, thank God. But raising girls, at what point do you have to start telling them you need to not have to depend on a man? Because I know, like when I grew up, my sisters, one of the things they were always told is you're going to get married and men's going to do this, that, and the other. Well, that's just not the case anymore.
I don't think you explicitly say that you don't depend on a man. You just teach them the skills to be independent by themselves.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good notion to tell them that they can't be dependent on anybody, but you teach them to be independent themselves so that they know how to stand on their 2 feet and they don't
Be
have
confident.
to fall on somebody.
Because I tell Addison, I'm like, I'm not going to be here forever. And one day I'm going to be gone and you need to know how to do this on your own.
So you're going to give her my number?
Yeah, she'll be calling you.
She don't need no man. She got Eddie Bader.
Eddie Bader.
Oh, another question. I know we've run out of time, but another question. Do you think women or girls are more maturing faster now than when we were young or than I was young compared to guys? Because when I was young, guys we were dumb, but we seemed to mature a little bit along the
We
right
matured,
lines. Yeah, we
period.
matured.
Okay.
Whereas today's, I don't know if that's the case.
I feel like watching the younger girls right now, they're about the same.
Is that
I
right?
feel like it's the way everyone's being raised. I really do.
Yes.
There's just lack of confidence and
I think it's just there's no responsibility. They don't have to worry about anything, even going off to college. Their parents are paying for everything and
protecting them from
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
There was a show I watched last night with this girl. She was a senior in college. She admitted her last year she spent $60,000 of her dad's money on partying.
Dad's a shot, man.
No, I was going to say what you said earlier that, like, what do I have to talk with a 20-year-old about? But then there's another rule I'm stealing from Craig Ferguson. The number one quality you're looking for in a woman these days is lack of bitterness.
Good luck finding that, Joey Clark. Yeah. This is Happy Hour, WACV. Give us a call, 272-9328. Come back to caller.
The River Region's News Talk Station. News Talk 93.1. WACV. News Talk 93.1.
When you look in the mirror, are you happy with what you see? You know, that age thing. Maybe you just look tired. Whatever it is, the way to refresh, the way to recapture a more youthful appearance is not cosmetic surgery. There are far better options at a fraction of that price and without that risk, available at a place called AMS Studios in Prattville. Pamela Dubuque, proprietor, with an array of options that can help you look younger, lose weight, total body reconfiguration with a system called Evolve, plus some spoiling features like massage therapy, all types of facials. You name it, they've got it. And they're available in this wonderful building at 119 East Main Street in Prattville. To really get the gist of everything that AMS Studios has to offer, and I recommend microneedling and IPL therapy because they work, visit them online at ams-studios.com or for a consultation, call 730-1268. That's 730-1268. For AMS Studios in Prattville.
I'm Stephanie Bryan, chairwoman of the Porch Creek Indians. Tourism and hospitality are more than industries to the Porch Creek Indians. Providing a warm welcome is part of our heritage. It's central to who we are. From Atmore to Aruba, we've created more than 20 unique travel and tourism destinations, providing unforgettable guest experiences and life-changing career opportunities for our tribe and our neighbors in Alabama and beyond. Learn more at porchcreekindians.org.
Want that ride that is fun, affordable, and street legal? Check out ETG Outdoors in Montgomery. They have huge discounts on electric golf carts with many brand new units under 10 grand. New and used inventory, financing available, and they service what they sell. ETG Outdoors even provides lithium battery conversions and free delivery with purchase. Whether it's for the neighborhood, the farm, or just fun, ETG Outdoors, 7006 Vaughn Road, or online at etgoutdoors.com. Cruise smarter, drive electric. ETG Outdoors. Your ride to freedom starts here.
Traffic is brought to you by Baumhauer's. Start 2025 off with legendary buffalo wings from Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Baumhauer's has great food, service, and fun. See you at Baumhauer's Victory Grill.
Well, we have an accident in Wetumpka now. Highway 231 right near Collier Ford. Police are on the scene there. Please watch out for emergency vehicles. In Montgomery, we've got several minor accidents, most of them not causing any issues, but a couple are. Perry Hill Road at Carenbrook. That's between Vaughn Road and Carmichael. Watch out for emergency units on the scene there. And on East Boulevard at Kalmar Drive, we have an overturned vehicle. They've sent heavy rescue there. That means possible entrapment or injuries. Watch out for those folks. We're going to keep you updated. Very busy everywhere right now. High school students get a head start on college with dual enrollment at Trentham State. Over 400 students are taking advantage of this program. Registration going on now for spring of 2026. Go to trenthamstate.edu/dual enrollment for more information. Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
If you don't have a regular relationship with an heating and air conditioning company, let me recommend Clark's. 277-2125. A $180 investment guarantees you service if something goes wrong. But they do everything they can to prevent that from happening by coming out and giving your system 2 annual tune-ups for that one low price. If you were to shop a la carte for the same service, you'd pay a lot more. Plus, you get the peace of mind and guarantee that the best heating and air conditioning techs and plumbers are a phone call away. Give yourself that peace of mind and support the infrastructure of your home and your family's comfort with Clark's. 277-2125, or you can learn more at clarkcomfort.com. Alabama certification number 09098.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson with the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. So far this year, over 2,600 homes have sold and closed in the River region. 55% of these homes sold in 60 days or less, and sellers are receiving close to 98% of listed price. Over the last year, average prices in the River region have increased over 10% from last year. We do have more inventory now to show buyers before they purchase. There are homes in all price ranges available for buyers interested in moving. As a seller, it's a great time to sell through a realtor and gain access to many buyers, not just one or two. If you are a buyer, having more homes to pick from give you better choices before you buy. Our market is now more balanced between a buyer and seller market than we've seen since 2019. Get the facts, see the inventory, get a great local lender to help you, and an agent that's going to look after your interests. For all the facts, call Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group, 221-2883 or 551-0225.
Looking for insurance, or maybe you're just not satisfied with your current carrier? How does quality coverage with local service and competitive rates sound to you? The folks at Stark Agency offer just that. Whether you need insurance for your business, car, home, or life, Stark Agency can help. As an independent insurance agency with over 20 of the top insurance carriers, Stark is sure to find the perfect match for you and your loved ones. Visit their site at starkagency.com or give them a call at 334-263-5535 for a quote today.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1. Never miss a moment. Download now.
Welcome back into WACV 93.1 Happy Hour. It's Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell. Got my great friends in here with me. Pam, Scott, Joey, Heather. We're all having such a good time here.
Yeah, we are.
A couple of things I wanted to get to real quick. You said we had an accident a while ago we didn't talk about.
Yeah, Eastern Bypass in front of Walmart. Apparently, it's a couple of vehicles. Jaws of Life are involved. It's a fully involved rescue team.
So it's Friday afternoon. We got the traffic going like crazy. Also, before I forget, because I'm horrible about this part, let's talk about AMS.
Let's.
So you'll be seeing my wife again tomorrow.
Yes. Have some caffeinated beverage on the way home so she has energy when she gets there with you.
One of the best things she said was like it was so relaxing in there.
Yes.
I guess you put the music on and or
Yeah,
sound.
there's ambiance, aromatherapy, lights, music. It's
Yeah.
a very relaxing.
Well, Hannah also goes to your place. quite often.
Yes. Yep.
So what is it about her place that you guys love? Tell me, as a customer.
Feels so welcoming when you walk in, and
Yeah.
every time I go in, I see Pamela's little beautiful face over there smiling. Go in there. It's like a little spa treatment. I
Yeah.
look forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're doing something different, but we do a lot of facials and massage, lashes, body waxing.
How many dudes come for body waxing?
I wish more did, really.
I figured, honestly, I thought there'd be a few. I really figured there'd be a few.
We have had a few who do waxing and laser hair removal. Like the back is very common. Some have done the chest.
Well, grass don't grow on the playground.
I was about to say.
But another one, which I'm surprised that more military guys don't come to, is the back of the neck.
Oh, yeah.
Where you have to shave it.
Yep,
Even between
constantly.
haircuts,
Yep.
guys have to shave that sometimes.
I never thought about that.
But I have had a guy come in and actually get his beard lasered too, so that it would stop growing in fully.
That works pretty good.
Yeah. Yep.
See what I'm biting over here. I mean, this
Some
is
of yours is
55 years.
light though. It has to be darker hair.
My wife
but
calls me patches.
It is very effective.
Yes. Maybe I
Yeah.
should just darken it up first and then come in.
No, it has to be the roots.
Wax it.
I know.
No, thank you.
You could wax it.
You know, I'm a client too.
Well,
Yeah,
Joey, I
Joey
was going
gets
to
his
mention you're a
haircut.
client with your hair, but the one thing I wish you guys would do, so he's got these curls coming right here on the side. They're beautiful. Have you ever seen the Hasidic Jew guys?
You want him to perm it?
I think those two or three. Yes, I think that would be a very good one.
I
The only time I come to it.
She's already the only guy in the building.
Well, I know from this, I've given out gift certificates for your place. Everyone
Yes.
said how much fun they have there and how relaxing it is.
Yeah.
And I think I've turned a few people into your regular customers.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I do too. I think you've got a great place.
I have a lot of people come in who listen. I had a listener come in yesterday just to talk to me and find out what we do. She didn't really know. And so I gave her, our menu, and she was just excited to come in and see the place and talk to me.
And it is nice because they get to put a face with a voice.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
All right, we got a caller. Let's talk with Connie.
Hi.
Hey, Connie.
Enjoying the show.
Thank you.
I feel bad for Joey and anybody else who's having to date right now.
Oh, yeah.
The world is insane. Now, my husband and I have been married 59 years.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Thanks. And our youngest daughter we've got 4 daughters. The youngest one is 37 now. We have grandchildren, and I'm really concerned, about what they're having to grow up in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no doubt.
And talk about hokey pickup lines. Now, I don't remember any of those because we met in junior college. And so we had plenty of chance to talk to each other normally. But we did write hokey love letters to each other.
I love a love letter. That's
which
nice.
we still have, by the way.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't think people do that anymore. I remember in high school,
I would
They
write notes
text
to
now.
girls, and now I think it's
Emojis.
all text, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Well, see, we met at junior college, but we lived. Oh, he lived in Elmore County, and I lived in Sylacauga, and we met in Elliott City. And so, in the summertime when school was out, we both worked. We wrote letters.
How
And
often
then
did you write a letter? Like it was 1, 2, 3 a week?
Uh, golly, I don't remember now, but at least once a week, sometimes 2 or more, and then we'd get together, of course, on weekends and go water skiing and go to the lake and stuff. Fun times.
Yeah, those are good
Yeah.
times. I do remember the letter writing. We lived overseas, so we had to write letters all the time, and there was
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
like opening up a mailbox. And of course, you had bills and stuff. When you saw a letter that somebody had written your name on,
Yeah,
it was very exciting.
I think when
Oh,
I went to
yeah.
basic in tech
Yeah.
school, that was the last time I got letters.
Things you were looking forward to. It was like,
Absolutely.
mail call, please, something.
Yes.
Yeah, long distance was expensive back then.
Yeah,
So,
you ain't
wrote letters. man.
Well, stamps were cheap.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
Everything was. And Joey, good luck. I'm telling you, the women out there right now are crazy, and I just don't understand them.
I'm old.
But and don't let anybody talk you out of your long hair. I've always thought long hair on guys was sexy, so don't let
There
anybody.
you go, Joey. There you go.
Great
All
call.
right.
Thank you so
I'll let
much,
somebody
Connie.
else call.
You have a great one. Well, Joey, see, there you go. Women love your long hair.
It's cool.
Who
It is
cares?
Man.
Who
I mean, I
cares
love
what
it.
other people like?
Yeah, that's. I mean, I
I
like.
That's how I feel.
But
All right.
you want your mate to care.
Yeah, your mate, but who else?
Well,
I
right
mean,
now there's no mate, so we've
Yeah,
got a
it's
wide
just
net
me.
going here.
It's just me.
so it just matters if he likes it.
I
Right.
think I got a feeling though, the women that you're going to have in your life, they're going to control your hair. They're going to make.
try
I
to
mean, they're
control
going
a
to.
lot. Yeah.
Watch out.
They're going to
Why?
make you
That
grow it
does not
the way
No.
they want it.
No, don't do that.
I'm just.
Don't
That's just
be
my
with someone
prediction.
like that.
My prediction. I'm worried that one day when I come in here, Joey's going to have a girl. She'll be with him in the little sky.
Oh,
It's going to be that control. That's what I'm so worried about.
what are you trying to say? Man?
Yeah.
Explain that.
That's what I'm worried about.
Joey's in that no-go zone of age where most of the women are getting divorced and have kids,
Mhm.
and then there's so what a mess.
Get to go
What
home
time?
with a high C and a pack of crackers.
Mm.
This is Eddie Bader.
So I
Fill
made
in
my
for,
mistakes early on,
Yeah.
and I got out in front of it.
fill in for Greg Udell, 93.1 WACV. Give us a call, 272-9228.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Keith Peters in Washington. The Supreme Court is extending an order that allows President Trump's administration to keep frozen nearly $5 billion in foreign aid, handing him another victory in a dispute over presidential power. The court acted Friday on the Republican administration's emergency appeal in a case involving billions of dollars in congressionally approved aid. Sinclair Broadcast Group has decided to bring Jimmy Kimmel's late night show back to its ABC affiliate stations. This ends a days-long TV blackout in dozens of U.S. cities. The blackout followed remarks Kimmel made about conservative activist Charlie Kirk's killing. On Wall Street, the Dow up by 300 points, the Nasdaq rose 99, the S&P advanced 39. More details at srnnews.com.
You know, a lot of times you have to choose between something high quality or something that saves you money. But what if you could get both? Why not? Especially when it comes to healthcare, and that is MediShare. You get both. Many families save $500 a month with MediShare, and that's huge. But it's also true that people wind up way more satisfied too. And we know this from research of members. There's a lot they like about MediShare, but especially they love being part of something they believe in. And MediShare works too. It has for more than 30 years. There are hundreds of thousands of members who love having telehealth if they need it. They love the huge PPO network. So yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or you're part of the gig economy or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now and get a price in 2 minutes. Here's the number. Call 844-45-BIBLE. That's 844-45-BIBLE. 844-45.
How about a trip to the happiest place on earth? No, it's not in Orlando, Florida. It's on the boulevard across from Lowe's, and it's called Georgia Florist Direct. Yeah, seriously, a place that carries every type and style of flooring in all price ranges is one of the happiest places you'll ever visit because of the people that work there. And of course, the customers that go there always leave with a smile because they've had a great experience. Thanks to Jeff Mallinson, the man we've nicknamed Lord of the Laminates, and a group of people he's hired that are very much like him, eager to please and provide top-notch customer service while making somebody's flooring or kitchen countertop or blinds dream come true. This is what they do every day. They save you time and they save you money, and everything is done with a smile. By the way, their own teams of installers. So whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, laminate flooring, a new kitchen countertop, or blinds for the window, it's all done to perfection by their team of installers. So from the moment you walk in the door to the moment you're admiring the beautiful result you went to get, it's all Georgia Florist Direct. On the boulevard across from Lowe's, a flooring destination since 1969.
It's a fact. Guys hate going to the doctor. But when it comes to erectile dysfunction and low testosterone issues, men from all over Montgomery have been thrilled seeing the providers at Montgomery Men's Health. Men all the way up to 95 years old have jump-started their sex drive and energy levels. Lots of men suffer with ED for years, but now they're able to enjoy sex again. Tom from Montgomery said, Montgomery Men's Health has changed my life. I have been able to be intimate with my wife for the first time in 5 years. She thought this problem was because of her, but the pills never worked for me. I had given up until I went to the clinic and realized there were more options for erectile dysfunction. Now I'm happy and my wife is happy. A visit for only $99. And that includes all testing, including a PSA and testosterone test. Give the guys at the clinic a call at 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. Or go to MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
Don't you love the feeling of coming home to a clean house? Let Southern Bell's cleaning service get your home in order. Families in the River region trust Southern Bell's because they know Callan and Jesse will show up on time and believe in cleaning the old-fashioned way. They bring all their own supplies and specialize in full-service, residential, commercial, vacant properties, and construction cleanup. Estimates are always free. Call Southern Bells today at 546-0715 or follow them on Facebook at Southern Bells Cleaning River Region.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by McPhillips Schimbaum.
My name is Aaron Luck, a partner with the law firm of McPhillips Schimbaum. If you or someone in your family has been seriously injured by the negligence of someone else, call me directly.
262-1911. Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. There's nicer air in our future. In fact, you'll start to feel that this evening and tonight with the overnight low temperature tonight down to about 64 and a weekend of lower humidity with highs 86 to 88 both days, plenty of sunshine both days, and lows at night, well, down to about 63, I think, on Saturday night, and continued dry and mostly sunny Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Water Weather Center. This is Rich Thomas.
Ready to borrow smarter this season? CU.com. Call 334-270-9011 or visit your local branch today.
ASD Credit Union. Your life, your goals, your ASD.
Terms and conditions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. Live local talk. The River Region's only 24-hour News Talk FM station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Welcome back into Happy Hour, 93.1 WACV here in Montgomery. Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell. Got Pamela over here. I got Guy over here. We got Joey still here. Joey is still here. If you ladies are looking for something to do Friday night, Joey's still here. And we have Hannah. Hannah's here with Joey. We're trying to get him ready for a date that he doesn't have. But,
What do you mean?
What are you
like,
doing
getting
tonight?
me ready? Get like a
What-
date
what-
I don't have? Like
what-
you don't know anything.
I know that this weekend you're going home to your house.
He's on Facebook dating right now. He don't realize it. I'm over here swiping for him.
Am I?
I'm.
I had
Everybody's
it.
getting it right. Is
I
it
had an
right?
account for him, but he got mad and I turned it off.
Yeah, swipe right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody's getting it right, Joey. Everybody.
Everybody.
Well, the dating apps around.
I
here for me
think guys
suck.
do need to swipe right on more. They may, I don't know, but I know that like dating on dating apps is so much harder for guys than it is for girls.
It is.
If we opened a Tinder right now, we'd have 1,000 likes by the time we
Oh,
went
yeah.
to bed, and however many matches we wanted, really. But guys, no, it's maybe a 10th.
Bragging there. ain't we? Jeez.
It just is a fact.
I know, but I saw a dating site that a lady has come up with that is only for men, and the women just put their picture and small profile on there, and that's it. And then if you want to match with them, you pay the fee, and then you get them that way.
What a world.
It's not
I'm
enough.
so lost.
Not
Like,
enough?
yeah,
I think they
it's
all have a
just-
credit score on there. That's just me.
No, it's like how what porn is to sex. I think a lot of these dating apps are to dating.
Really?
Yeah, they're like it's not the real experience of actually getting to know
But
somebody.
there's some success. We have a
I
successful.
mean, yes,
person
there
who
can
are-
be success stories out of it, and God loves those examples.
Do you think of them as just hookup sites?
Some of them are that way, but no, not
Yeah.
all of them.
Oh,
There
yeah.
are some that are serious. you
Totally.
know,
I think
dating
if you
sites.
happen to find somebody who ends up serious on most of these sites, you're very lucky.
Yeah, I mean, when last time, which it must have been like before COVID,
Mhm.
I was on the Facebook one, and it's like, all right, she's kind of cute, but then she's like, oh, she's like 21 at Auburn. Like, whatever,
I
I'll
got
swipe right, but like that's not going to work out. And it's like, oh, definitely a transvestite. Let's go.
You're on the wrong site there, Joey.
Yeah, and then the obvious like supermodel, and it's like just a fishing operation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, and I played along with one. One response I gave was like, I'm actually in the because they're like, well, I'm officially in the business, like the sex industry, and I'm
Oh,
like,
what?
oh wow, that's for well, turns out so am I, and like, and you know, sometimes you ever give it up gratis.
You just
Oh my
bill each other.
gosh.
What do you do?
And then one time I was just playing along, knowing it was fake. It's like, so the conversation's going great. Let's meet in a public place, like coffee shop downtown or
Yeah.
something like that. They're like, no, meet here. Send an actual address. And it's an old abandoned warehouse off a wall.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
Great.
So
Did you go?
did you, yeah. I was gonna say, how far did you get before you realized?
no, I don't think I would be coming back or be walking the same.
That's another thing now with ladies over the internet. I mean, catfish, it happens to guys, it happens to girls. Is there any kind of questions that you guys put out there when you were just talking on the computer that kind of verifies me, and that I'm not catfishing you? Or do you guys just roll with it? Or what if I told you I'm 21 and have 4 kids?
24 and 4 kids.
21, 4 kids.
Oh, I wouldn't have swiped on that.
What a swipe. Hannah?
You know my stand on
Yeah.
this.
Joey?
Wait, what's the
What?
what am I looking at?
I'm a 21-year-old hot lady with 4
I
kids.
thought you said guy.
No.
With 4
4
kids.
kids. 21, 4 kids.
No.
Guy?
Oh, absolutely not. No. I'm not into this whole social network.
What is
dating
wrong with you
thing.
guys? That's an instant family.
Yeah.
Instant family.
Instant
Walter
family.
ready-made,
Looking to
man.
set up franchises? Like, what is
Well,
this?
you got a half a baseball team right there ready to go. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just well, in the world that I came from, I'm older. You had to have kids to do the farm work back in the day.
True.
Oh, by the way,
What kind of farms do you have in Chisholm, Eddie?
Don't worry about that.
just
Don't worry
to
about
know, like my own dad, not to embarrass him, but when he asked my mother out, they had both gone to Jeff Davis, didn't know each other. He knew her kind of as the cute girl, had the orange Carmen Kia.
Oh, Carmen Kia.
And they both go to
Nice.
Auburn, meet at some Christian kind of fellowship meetup. And my dad asked her to an Auburn football game. When he shows up and it's just him,
Yeah.
she's like, "Where's everybody else?" She thought it was like the group getting together
Smart
to go to
man.
Auburn. Yeah.
Oh.
and,
Smart man.
and he was like, "Well, damn." But then it went well.
It went well.
Mhm.
Now, have you guys ever, like in high school or even junior high, had a crush on somebody? Nothing ever materialized of it, but later on in life you saw 'em.
and you had a chance to kind of reunite?
No.
Yes.
No,
I moved
Joey?
so far away from where I grew up, so no.
Yeah.
See, I can't tell some of these because the people live here.
You can change the name to protect the
And
innocent.
they'll know. People will know.
You know,
I dodged a bullet.
dodged a bullet.
Butler County, I dodged a bullet.
How so?
I,
I mean, it was someone you cared for in high school
no, I
or
didn't
something?
care for him. No, you said crush.
Oh, it was the crush.
Yeah,
And you
no.
felt like you dodged a bullet with a crush?
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate you can't get details out of you guys. Sky, you got anything?
Yeah, after all my dating experience that I told you about off air,
Yeah.
and how I approached it and everything in 2 marriages, and one of my rules, was you got to love Jesus.
Yep.
You couldn't like your steak any more than medium rare.
I got
So that's
that.
going to be a problem down the road. Okay, but at the top of that list almost was a woman that doesn't like to fight. And,
Right.
I mean, I'm
That
telling
goes
you,
hand in
is
hand with
very-
lack of bitterness.
yeah,
This is very true.
And as you get
Good.
older, you're going to run into women have more, and men have more baggage and resentments. But anyway, to get to the point, after all that in 2 marriages,
yeah,
I wanted to marry someone that I had been friends with for many, many years. Martha and I got together.
Really?
Yeah. I was friends with her long time person, and they broke up. And he called me up one night and said, she's going through a hard time, and she's ha 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 ha. And I'm like, man, what are you coming off to? We would always go off together at parties,
yeah,
and talk to each other, strictly platonic. I just always liked her, always respected her, and so anyway, I was like, man, that's just wrong after all she's done for you. So that night I was on my way to Bud's in Cloverdale, and she lived in Cloverdale. And I thought, I'll do my good deed for the month and run by. She said some things I was concerned about her. I thought I'll run over there and check on her. And after all that, it turns out that her friends told her, you got to get out because nobody's just going to come knocking at your door. And somebody did, but that turns out to be, the charm.
Yeah.
Is marrying somebody, getting together with somebody that you are truly are friends with and get along with.
Well, to me, that's super rare that you
I'm
were able
very
to have
lucky.
that friendship.
I'm very
before.
blessed,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Very
Because usually, it's strangely enough, I hate to admit this, but sometimes after marriage, you become better friends with your
Hopefully,
spouse. Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah.
But I had the jackpot. Man. I got the best one. There's no doubt about it.
I'll put mine against yours anytime.
Okay, you're on, pal.
Although
Yeah.
she is an Alabama fan. If there's anything wrong with Susanna, that's the one thing. And she's got
And I've
bad
got
taste-
just the opposite.
Yeah, she's
I'm
got bad
Alabama
taste
and
in
she's
men.
Auburn.
Yeah,
you know?
know how that
It's
goes.
a little tense during the Iron Bowl.
It can be.
Yeah.
We got some callers over there, Scott.
Sure. Let's go to Cameron's been waiting
All right.
a long time. Let's get him on.
Hey, Cameron, how you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing great. Enjoying your show.
Thank you.
I wanted to weigh in on the dating issue, and then you stole a little bit of my thunder just now.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll bring it back. What you got?
No, I don't. No, that's not bad. My grandmother raised me not from a child, but every time I saw her, she'd tell me something wise.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember one time she said, "Just remember, it's easier to pretend you love somebody than to pretend you like somebody." And so I raised my kids to understand love from that perspective.
It's pretty good.
If you're friends with them, then that's a great and wonderful foundation.
Sure.
And then to your earlier comments about young men that are trying to figure out what to say to a young lady, just understand the wonderful being that you are approaching. There's such a thing as micro expression.
Yes, there is.
So if you're walking over there thinking you're just gonna, win everything in one gesture or one statement, it's
Right.
gonna be all in your eyes and all in your face. Just walk up with respect, understanding, faith, and don't hide your interest, but make sure it's respectful.
There you go.
And that'll give you a better chance than some cute,
You hear that, Joey?
angle.
I wasn't listening. Could you repeat that?
Be yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what he's getting
yeah,
at. Be
that
yourself.
works.
Especially you, Joey.
Yeah.
Especially you.
Be sincere, whether you mean it or not.
Exactly.
That's right. Okay.
You're right.
All right.
So,
Thanks.
so that's my 3 cents right there, guys.
Well, I appreciate it, Cameron.
Thanks,
You have a
Cameron.
great
Thanks,
weekend, brother.
Cameron.
Now, let me ask you guys something again, and Joey, you too. Have you ever had someone ask you out that's just too aggressive about it? 1,000%.
sure.
Please,
1,000%.
please do share, so I don't make these mistakes in the retirement home.
Are you mean like where they just keep coming at you?
That or I remember a friend of mine, Mark. He was really into this girl. I mean, he was really into her, and we used to laugh because everybody knew that she was not into him at all. And he would just always say, you know, it's going to be you and me one day. To the point of she heard him in public. Said it will never be you and I. You need to get this out. You know.
I've had something similar happen.
Is that right?
It's not.
Did you do the whole public embarrassment?
I told him it was never going to happen, but not in front of people. But it's almost to the point of a little scary.
Yeah. Well, in the world we live in today, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Joey?
I don't, but I can ask Eddie.
Someone ask you kind of aggressively out? How do you?
No.
Do you ever ask anyone out aggressively?
Okay.
No.
Have you ever assumed that you'd have a date with somebody and she didn't show up?
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It happens. Yeah. I'm guessing with you, Hannah, and probably you too, Pamela. You ever been stood up on a date? I'm going to go with no for 200.
No.
Yeah, I definitely am.
Me too. Me too.
No, the most brutal put down is I asked somebody if they wanted to go, and she said, "No, I'd never date somebody like you."
What? What does that mean?
And it was a person I'd interviewed on the radio.
What?
Yeah. No, it meant that I was this little weirdo worm that's too liberal and also not conservative enough. But you know, when I'm myself, you know, people realize, oh, he's not the man that. No, I don't want to provide. Get out of here! You're right.
This is Happy Hour. Eddie Bader filled in for Greg Budell, 93.1.
Happily ever after.
We'll take some more calls when we get back.
You may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Well, we have some accidents going on around Montgomery, several in fact. Most are not causing any problems, but a few are. Perry Hill Road at Carnbrook, that's between Vaughn and Carmichael, had an accident there. Kalmar Drive, East Boulevard, they're working an accident of an overturned vehicle there. If you're coming up from Troy Highway up to the Walmart, it is very busy there around that accident site. And we had an accident earlier, 231 in Wetumpka, multiple vehicles involved in front of Collier Ford. Hoping that one has cleared. Police been on the scene there for a bit. Buckle up, drive carefully. Extremely busy on the interstates and the boulevards. Great shopping at Premier Place. Shop Bath and Body Works, Cuts by Us, Hourglass Optical, Pharaoh Vape and Phone Repair, and more. Premier Place and Travel, another great McClinton and Company development. Wendell Jake, Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
Hi there, I'm Kim Williams with Alabama Home Mortgage. For years, I've been asking you to call me at Alabama Home Mortgage because there is a difference in mortgage companies. When you call Alabama Home Mortgage, from the moment we pick up the phone, you will hear the difference. We are passionate about what we do. To us, you're not just another applicant. When you call on us, you are trusting that we have your best interest at heart, and we do. We treat our customers like family, and that's why our customers turn into family, coming back to us time and time again. We know you have many options when it comes to mortgage financing, and we appreciate the opportunity to earn your business. We are excited to hear from you. Give Alabama Home Mortgage a call at 567-4223. That's 567-4223. Or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com to complete an application on your time. Our passion is just one difference that sets us apart from the rest. It's not just a slogan. Call Alabama Home Mortgage because, folks, there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586-368, Equal Housing Lender.
He's Donald Trump's #1 enemy in Congress, Chicago Senator Dick Durbin. And now Dick Durbin has a new scheme, a government takeover of your credit card. Today, consumers have thousands of choices in credit cards, all with equal, strong security. But Durbin's plan is less competition and less security. And that means more risk for your credit and your identity. Tell Republicans in Congress, stop Dick Durbin's takeover of your credit card before it's too late.
paid for by Electronic Payments Coalition.
The claws are out.
Fox Monday, James Day is all new. First,
We have an Oscar winner in the house.
Jane Krakowski welcomes Mira Sorvino to the Celebrity Name That Tune podium.
I can name that tune in one note.
Then, 4 famous reality couples get a reality check from Jane Lynch.
Who just realized there's no smart one in their relationship?
All new Celebrity Name That Tune, followed by an all new Celebrity Weakest Link.
Monday on Fox 20.
Hello there, this is Dr. Sam, account executive with Blue Water Broadcasting. Why should you advertise with us? Frequency sells. The more ads you can get on the air, the better the chance it'll make an impact. Radio allows advertisers an inexpensive way to get their voice heard over and over again. Contact me, Dr. Sam, by going to BlueWaterBroadcasting.com to find out more. Blue Water Broadcasting, local folks helping local business.
On FM, on your smartphone, and online, the River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Welcome back into Happy Hour. This is Eddie Bader, your host of the day, filled in for Greg Budell. As usual, I've got some great friends in here with me, Pamela, Guy, Joey, and Hannah. And I got to be honest with you guys. Y'all might know this already, but I didn't do much prep work today because I knew I was going to have y'all in here. And I knew we'd have more to talk about than anything I could write down.
We're learning a lot.
Yes, we are. And off air, I know Joey can't do it much, but off air, Joey told us his crush story, and it's kind of moving.
Well, no, I didn't get to the end of it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It didn't end well?
Not crazy, but
I mean, you pat her on the head.
Savage.
Yeah, I mean, killed it for me.
If my memory serves me right, she goes on the senior cruise. I don't. My parents don't want to pay for it. And she comes back and admits she made out with another dude. My reaction was to not get mad, which made her mad.
Yeah.
And so then I got mad that she got mad, and I was saying, I don't, try not to get upset at crap other people do.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yeah, it was kind of a lesson in wanting what you can't have.
I got you.
And once you have it, you're like, I don't want
what
this.
do I want? Yep.
It's just the idealized version. I haven't actually gotten to know this person. And I think we hung out a little bit in college, both with Daughter. But yeah.
That's good. So if you saw this person today, you're still friends. Hey, how you doing?
Not really. We'd be friendly.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I definitely
Fake friendly though.
I hope she's doing great.
Okay,
she's awesome.
Because I got people I'm friendly with, but it's fake friendly. You don't do that. It's just me.
You shouldn't do that.
No, I do a lot of fake friendly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We're on the radio. We have to.
No, usually my friends I insult and threaten.
Right.
to
That's
hit
exactly
in the
right.
face.
That's why we're such
Because
good
they deserve
friends. That's why we're such good friends. Hey, Sky, we got a couple calls we need to take care of.
Yes, let's line them up. Let's see. Mr. Thespian.
Master
is on
Thespian?
line 3.
What's happening, Master Thespian?
Hello, I'll go quickly. Mr. Eddie, that app you were talking about that was founded by the woman, is it called Bumble?
I don't think it's. No, I don't. I know Bumble. This was one that just recently came out via the TikTok.
Oh.
So,
Okay. Well, I know that one of my sons met his wife through Bumble because he had gone through the dating scene. He dated several people and just never worked out. And he saw this thing about Bumble where the woman is the one who makes the first contact.
Yeah.
He had put his information in. Well, it turns out a girl that he went to college with that had always had a crush on him was going through Bumble with her friend, and his picture popped up, and her friend was like, "Oh, isn't that the guy you had a crush on in college?" She said, "Yeah." She said, do it, what? So she did, and they met at a coffee shop and started talking, and finally the coffee shop kicked them out because they had to close, so they went to another restaurant, which kicked them out because they were still talking, and they finally wound up talking for 2 more hours in the parking lot in the car, and discovered they had so many things in common, and they got married 4 years ago.
Wow.
And have been married ever since.
Good deal.
But it's a success story through one of those apps.
I know there's a lot of them out there. I know there are. But for all the success stories, all just because of the world we live in, all I ever hear is the horror stories.
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of those.
Yeah.
Plenty of those. All right. Well, continue on. I love what you guys are doing this afternoon.
Thank you, Master
and
Thespian.
Keep up the work.
Appreciate it. Who else we got, Sky?
Papa B.
Papa B. What's happening, Papa B?
Oh, poor Joey. I swear.
Tell me
It
about
always
it, dude.
deteriorates down into what can we do about Joey? Hurry up, Joey. Joey, I swear, I'd just go ahead and, do something. Go get a woman just so that people would stop messing with you.
Or I might just go ahead and like cut it off, you know.
The thing is, a lot of us guys, especially married guys, we live vicariously through Joey.
Yeah.
So we can't stand the idea that he's doing nothing when we would feel like we would be
I
doing
didn't
something.
want to say it. I didn't want to say it, but that's exactly.
Yeah.
Why does Joey get to keep on having fun? We have to drag him down into this same bucket of crap that we all live in.
Exactly. We're married and happy and miserable all at the same time.
He wants to do the Tesla thing, and what? Just be a eunuch. Is that what you're trying to say, Joey?
Yeah, I'll just freeze all my swimmers and
that's not a
we'll
bad
do it
idea.
all the robotic way. And we'll just go full like transhumanism. How about this? I want cyborg children. I want a non-verbal autistic cyborg child that twerks at the Grammys. That's what I
Good
want.
luck with that. But it's a good idea to start freezing your swimmers. I tell you, you're getting older. This is kind of prime time.
Guys have a lot longer than women.
Yeah, but guys are also unlimited. I think women are. You only got so many.
I tell you,
Yeah.
speaking, I always try to look on the positive side, Joey.
Yes.
So, from a positive point of view, if there is such a thing for you at your age, you're seasoned, and you're not just charging out there. You got a chance to really think about things and get into the whole relationship thing and talk and, ruminate. Not roommate, but ruminate.
Ruminate, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And we could like whittle
Figure
together.
it out.
Sure.
Mhm.
Make sure it's right, So, yeah, there's some positives here.
Well, Papa B, I think
And
Joey, honestly, he's living like most of us married men kind of dream about, that we would love to be single, even though we wouldn't.
Well, yeah.
We couldn't. Let's be honest, we couldn't
No, right.
operate. But
right.
I do want, this is all sincerity. I know this sounds silly, but in all sincerity, I want to see Joey be able to look across the room at somebody and see the love in his eyes when he sees that woman.
Yeah.
I do. Mock me all you want, but I'm a sucker for a love story.
I've told you
True
before,
romantic,
Joey.
Eddie. Yes.
Joey's going to make a great dad.
Oh, he is. That's the. Helen and I were
gonna
just
make
talking about
it
that the other day. You're going to make a fantastic father.
Yeah, I did.
It's. I can't wait for that day.
None. But
Yeah, when I unfreeze those
Anyway.
swimmers, you better watch out.
Moral of the world.
There you go.
Well,
There you
we
go,
said
man.
it before. Islamite woman is still an option.
Very much so.
No, and you joker starting to think we've been on the moon. I'm going to be the new emperor on the moon. All right.
Hey, thank you, Papa
Bye,
B.
guys.
See you, man. WATV 93.1 Eddie Bader filled in for Greg Budell. We got about 2 segments left. You guys give us a call if you want to get them in. 272-9228.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
Very busy all over the area this afternoon on the interstates, boulevards, and of course we had the overturned vehicle earlier. East Boulevard at Kalmar. Traffic was backing up towards Troy Highway. Hopefully that is out of the way now. They could possibly still be on the scene there. Still very busy. Interstates 231 to Wetumpka, Troy Highway 331, and Highway 80 to Selma. Light to moderate traffic. Light to moderate on 31 to Prattville. At McKinnon Toyota, they have special financing on Tundras as low as 1.99%. McKinnon Toyota, your family-owned and operated dealer with hometown service. Exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
When lunchtime rolls around, head to the place everyone's raving about, Epicure. Serving up meat and 3 specials and a gourmet burger menu every Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 3. You'll love the freshly made salads, the generous portions, and yes, the prices. There's even a $10.99 senior special. This isn't just lunch, it's family-owned goodness. Cooked fresh every day with recipes that keep folks coming back again and again. Epicure, big flavor, big portions, and big smiles.
It's finally here. The 72nd Alabama National Fair, October 3rd through the 13th at Carrot Coliseum. Thrill to the rides that light up the Midway. Experience amazing shows like the Zerbini Circus, the Swifty Swine Racing Pigs, and the Puppet Tone Rockers. And don't forget the food. Funnel cakes, turkey legs, corn dogs, and all of your fair favorites. Opening weekend, the fair turns up the music. Saturday the 4th, it's Corey Kennan Concert. Sunday the 5th. Skillet will rock the Coliseum stage with an energy you'll feel in your bones. Both shows start at 7 p.m. and are free with your fair admission. Presented by the Porch Creek Indians. Sponsored by the Kiwanis Club of Montgomery, Hyundai Motor Manufacturing, Alabama, and Coca-Cola.
The Alabama National Fair. It's the best 11 days of fall.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. $5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MEGA25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MEGA25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MEGA25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
News is brought to you by Jack Ingram Nissan. Shop now at jackingramnissan.com.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. A Montgomery security guard is behind bars after cutting a man's throat early Thursday morning. Police responded to the Circle K on Lower Wetumpka Road just after midnight, where the victim, Jerry Wright, was suffering from a deep laceration to his neck. The Circle K security guard, 51-year-old Vernon McQueen, was arrested and charged with first-degree assault. Wright remains in critical but stable condition. Troy University's Sound of the South marching band has been invited to participate in London's 2027 New Year's Day parade. Troy is just one of 2 university bands selected from the United States to take part in the event. The Troy Band will perform before more than 500,000 spectators and a global audience of up to 350 million viewers. Our Montgomery Biscuits were defeated by Birmingham in the deciding game of the Southern League Championship Series. After being halted by rain Wednesday night, Game 3 was finally completed Thursday afternoon as the Barons took the win 6-3. For the second straight season, the Biscuits finished second. Just wait till next year. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
In the market for a used car? Visit jackingram.com to view our selection of luxury, domestic, and imported vehicles. With 8 locations and online at jackingram.com, Jack Ingram Motors is sure to have the perfect car for you.
Rich Thomas Weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. There's nicer air in our future. In fact, you'll start to feel that this evening and tonight with the overnight low temperature tonight down to about 64 and a weekend of lower humidity with highs 86 to 88 both days, plenty of sunshine both days, and lows at night, well, down to about 63, I think, on Saturday night, and continued dry and mostly sunny Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
When news happens, you'll hear about it first. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Woo! Welcome back into WACV.
Hey,
This is Eddie Bader filling in for Greg Budell. With some great friends of mine, Joey, Pam, Heather, or Hannah, whatever you want to call her. And of course, Scott Murphy.
It's Friday night.
It
So
is
what?
Friday night.
So let's dance.
So, Hannah, let me ask you a quick question. We'll put you on the spot. What's it take to buy a house nowadays?
Heartbeat.
That's it. I mean, yeah, what's it take to buy a house nowadays? I'm a
I'm
first
not a
time home
mortgage
buyer.
lender. I can't answer these questions. I'm a broker now. I have to.
Oh, so if if a first time home buyer came to you and said, I would like to buy a house, Miss Broquette, how could you help me?
I would say I would love to, but let's get you qualified.
Yeah, exactly. You have a pre-approval
Yeah.
letter?
Yes, that is honestly, as much as we laugh about it, that's the big thing. A lot of people, we run into clients that go, "Oh, I don't need one. I don't need one," and then they go, "Oh, I fall in love with this house. Put in an offer for me." Well, it's the weekend. You don't have that pre-approval letter. They just accepted someone else's offer.
Well, not only that though. Let's say you go looking at houses and you think you're going to be in the 300s, and you get qualified, and you're only 220 or so.
That can be a heartbreaker.
That extra 80 right there makes a huge difference on the house that you're getting.
Yes.
And nothing else compares after that.
You're right, and all you do, you've set yourself up for heartbreak.
That's it.
I really hate that. I hate it, but it does happen, folks. So if you're thinking about buying a house, feel free to call my partner, Hannah Grantham, not Heather, Hannah Grantham. What's
It's
your number, Hannah?
It's going to be 334-368-6358.
Or you can call me, Eddie Bader. My number is 334-322-0662. We can definitely get you moving. Hey, Sky, we got a couple calls. You want to knock them out real quick?
Sure
So to
thing,
Junebug?
Eddie. Junebug.
Hey, Junebug, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, I took a nap waiting on y'all to answer.
Well, you got pretty girls in the studio like this. You kind of get distracted.
I called to tell Greg Budell I thought it was his birthday, but I'm glad you're on here though.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it is his birthday. I think he went to see his daughter down in New Orleans for the weekend.
I'll be 64 tomorrow. I'm glad I ain't got to date nobody. I got 5 grandchildren, so I don't need to be.
You good?
Right on.
Everybody's got cell phones and cameras and everything else. I don't want to be in a dating scene. All right, then y'all have a good one.
You too, man.
Thanks, man.
Now, in the days, this is something new to me, and you guys are all younger than me, except for Sky. With the phones and stuff, the picture.
We'd have gotten so much trouble.
I know.
We
I
used
don't
to
know
call
how
that
you-
evidence. You
I don't
know
know how you guys
you know,
do
you come to
that.
a party with a camera.
Yes.
You're out, man. Don't bring that in here.
I just
Out
don't
of your
get it. And
mind?
the pictures that females and men will send to, or women will send
That's
to
a
each
whole-
other.
yeah.
I don't get it. I've never, and I'm not somebody that's braggadocious at all. I never thought I was good looking enough to take a picture of any body part of mine and go, "Hey,
can you imagine?"
I know. I
You
just
send that to a
right. That
no.
impress you much?
Guys do that
I don't understand
at
it.
a ridiculous rate.
Does
you
it
don't even
work?
ask for it.
You
You open your
don't
message,
even ask for
it's
it.
there.
Good question, Sky. Does it work?
Yeah,
No.
It's never once. I don't
No.
even know
I
of
would think
anybody
that would be an
said that's
automatic
it.
disqualifier.
Automatic.
Or especially early on.
I would think so
Absolutely.
too. Because again,
Are
do you
people
wanna
getting
be with that?
dumber? I mean, come on.
They are.
I think they are. I think we're de-evolving. Devo was right.
It doesn't
yeah.
work for anybody.
Yeah, let's say anybody.
John Holmes.
Not right out the gate. No.
Not even Jackhammer Adams.
No. No.
What about Nikki Sixx, Motley Crue? You know, what about some of his drummers?
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee, yeah. What about?
I've seen the movie.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Not impressed? Nothing. I was impressed. How could you not be impressed? I was impressed.
I mean, it's just that's not what really.
So that's what steers the boat.
It was. It really was.
I thought it was what stirred the drink. You go ahead, man.
That's something I will never wrap my head around. I guess it's just my generation. I don't get the picture.
I don't either.
I can see if you're like dressed nice. Hey, look how I'm going to look tonight. But the nude photos, man. Not that I just don't get
time and place.
I just don't get it. Who was the first one to send that pic to? Like, I'm so good looking.
Question.
I'm fixing to send this pic out.
Who started it?
Right. And then the guy's photo's like, well, it worked for him, so I'm going to try it. No, it can't work. I can't see it ever work.
I mean, guys like getting pics of girls, though.
I was going to say, now when we flip it around, sure,
Yeah.
there's not a guy that I know that won't go, yeah.
But also, early on in dating, I'm going to think, okay, this will be fun for a few days, but I would not consider this for any type of
no. If it's
no,
you can't. I don't
that,
think
man.
you do that. If you're looking for a relationship, you don't do that in the beginning.
Sure,
I could
but
see.
how do you know?
You're right.
No, but once you're in a relationship
Fate has
and
a
you're
funny
like,
way
want to keep things spicy.
Right, but let's say I'm trying to keep things spicy, and I do that, and the other person's like, "Gross, I'm done with you."
I think you have to have a conversation about it.
So ask
really
for
like
permission
other
first?
things. Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. That kind of makes sense. Anna, would you like somebody to call you and say, "Hey, would you mind if I send you a picture," or would you just rather them send you the picture?
I don't think I want the picture. I don't think I do. I mean, if I did, I think I would just ask for it, but I'm not.
Joey, how do you feel on that?
What do you do if somebody, the lady in question, asks you, lady using the term loosely, asks you over and over like hundreds of times?
Okay, I have a plan for
and
this.
you're like, no, I'm not doing that.
I would send someone else's, and not just like honestly, I'm a white guy, but just to make sure all is good, I would send maybe a black guy, maybe a Mexican guy. Just so if we ever go to court, hey, obviously that's not me.
This is wholesome.
What if though? The catfishing. Could you catfish with that?
Ooh, you could. You could actually, yes.
This is
Getting a
Florida
bite.
Vader as his two code.
Getting a bite here.
Man,
He's like a black and tan.
conversation is really turned.
It looks like we lit up the phone calls, guy. You want to pick one?
Is that swirl yoga?
We had Junebug. What do we got? Kay Ivy's on line 5.
She's mad we're talking about this with
Hey,
Joey
Kay
and,
Ivy.
let's
I'm
take
so
the
honored
governor.
that Kay Ivy has called. What's up, Governor?
Hi, this is Kate Ivy. How are you doing today, sugar?
We're doing wonderful.
Oh, I've been going down memory trail. And speaking of spicy pictures, you should see what I've got on my phone from my little fireman.
From a little fireman.
Now, this is how you meet somebody. I was walking down the alley bar, and I saw this little fella with long hair back right when I first made it legal to sell 5-gallon drums of Fireballs. That's where he got his fight. And he wasn't doing well, so I took him and I nursed him back to health. Sugar. And that's why we called him my little fireman. I am like the Marlena to his Roman that goes with my stories I watch on Friday before I go to the parlor to get my hair blued.
Finally, we got the origin
Right.
background story.
Right.
All right.
Pamela.
Yes.
Do y'all blue hair up there at that little joint you work at?
We do.
Oh, sugar. I done told you. Stay your ass away from my little fireman now, you old heifer. You got it? And I have gotten this new thing. It's called a MySpace page. And I see some little yellow-headed hussy in there today, and she been cutting her eyes over at my little fireman.
Yes, she has.
And I just want to let her know now. And Joey can tell her, the Camden Queen will stick a knife in you and touch you. Do you understand, sugar?
Thank you.
I think she's getting your point, Governor.
Okay, now, I just want to make sure. Because there ain't but one way to make a milkshake. And if you don't know, you'll just have to ask Joey.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much
y'all
for
have
calling,
a good
Governor.
weekend now.
Sure appreciate it.
The machine
is red. You guys come on back. We got another segment. 272-9228.
for
Happy hour.
Greg Bedell and Eddie Bader on Sunday. It's your birthday.
Right.
All right.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings, 6 till 9, and afternoons, 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
There are a few things more disheartening than the crunch you hear when you're in a car accident. And after you've checked to make sure everybody's okay, that walk around to see what the damage looks like, that can also be a very disheartening experience. Montgomery Paint and Body knows what you've been through in an accident because there's insurance adjusters, police reports, all the hassle, and then looking at your beautiful vehicle crunched up. When you're ready to choose them. For 3.5 decades, they're known for their thoroughness. When they assess the damage on the car, they make the list and they fix everything. They are totally thorough. They don't skip any steps in the repair process. In fact, their processes are so good that one of America's largest insurance company videotaped them doing automotive body repairs so they could show others, this is what we expect from you. You should expect the best from them. And that's a car that will look as good as new, maybe better, after they've done their magic. Talented people, state-of-the-art technologies, and a commitment to do it right. You can't do better than Montgomery Paint and Body on the boulevard at East Shirley Lane. Their number is 27REC with a W.
Attention business owners. Did you know that about 90% of employees and customers are unhappy when they walk into a dirty building? Let Janny King, the king of clean, keep your business pristine. Janny King's local franchise owners can handle your cleaning needs with reliable, hands-on cleaning solutions that deliver more than just a clean space. Janny King comes with regional support, which ensures consistency and quality, allowing you to focus on all the other needs of your business. Go to JannyKingCleans.com.
Janny King, the king of clean.
Hello, everyone. Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Quo, formerly OpenPhone, gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Quo lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Quo automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Quo's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions and use those insights to level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Quo. Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/free and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's quo.com/free. QUO.com/free.
Hi, this is Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop. Listen every Saturday to Winning Wellness and learn from experts in different fields of science and technology how nutritional supplements can help you.
Listen to Winning Wellness every Saturday at 10 a.m.
Traffic is brought to you by Dylan Rings. Dylan Rings has great watches and beautiful rings. Or have Josh design a piece of jewelry for you. Shop Dylan Rings now at 119 Brown Springs Road and check them out on Facebook.
Well, our last report was that authorities are still on the scene of an overturned vehicle accident. East Boulevard at Kalmar. Traffic still backed up on Kalmar due to that. And we're very busy everywhere else. We've had several other minor accidents. They're out of the way, but the interstates, boulevards are still very, very busy this afternoon. A lot of folks out on the roadway. Buckle up, drive carefully. We'll update you if any other accidents happen to slow you down. At McKenna Nissan, they have over 100 used cars in stock, 0% financing up to 60 months on select models. It's worth the drive. McKenna Nissan, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Wendell J., Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
There's nothing quite as exciting as another college football season kicking off. Eating Pizza Perfect pizza while watching the games makes it that much more enjoyable. In September, get $4 off any large pizza. You already know about the great pizza buffet at Pizza Perfect. Besides all the pizza you can eat, it includes spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink for only $13 at lunch and for dinner on Tuesday and Friday and all day Saturday. Pizza Perfect on Coliseum Boulevard in Eastbrook.
The premier place the River Region turns to for news, weather, traffic, and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Welcome back in. At the hour, 93.1. Sky winding us down with some great music there.
Slow it down a little bit.
I think this is going to be our last segment. Is that right?
That is correct.
Yeah,
This is all,
we reached
folks.
the end.
All right. Well, I want to tell everybody here, Heather, Hannah, Joey,
Yeah.
and Sky. Thank you guys so much. You guys make this show. I couldn't have done it without you. You know, I was on anxious edges all day long. So the fact that you guys were here made this absolutely wonderful. And thank you, Joey, for staying.
Are you acting this way because women are around?
Yes.
I was about to say,
This is
like,
not how it usually goes.
like stay
at
away
all.
from it.
No, I really do. I really appreciate you guys being here because I don't think I would have froze up in the first hour. And having you guys here, I'm looking around, I'm seeing friendly faces, people that I love talking to, and you guys have deep thoughts. Y'all are not just talking heads. You guys have feelings and everything. And I like putting it out there. And I think our listeners love hearing a little bit more insight about us.
Mm-hmm.
And Pamela and her AMS studios, I know people love that because they call me all the time to get the number. Yes. So before we go, I'd like to ask one more questions of the ladies. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, Eddie.
Okay.
Have you ever been on a date so good that you didn't want it to end? And I'm not saying you let it end, but you didn't want it to end.
The last date I went on.
Really?
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's encouraging.
That's good.
That is good.
It was one
That's a
of those
good
things
one.
where it just felt natural
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
exciting, and I didn't want it to end, and it was kind of sad when it did end.
Well, I hope he's listening.
Probably not.
What is
I
it,
mean,
Jackhammer Adams?
What about you, Pamela? For you?
Probably the first time Cameron and I went out to dinner. Yeah.
You just feel like, I mean, did you have that moment where you're like, I know this sounds crazy, but I feel like we're meant to be? In that first date, I know with Suzanne and I, the first date we went on, I shot a lemon into her eye. Squeezing lemon, you know, schmuck that I am. But at that moment, I felt, oh,
What a
there's a
player.
great, she laughed. So I was
Yeah.
like, she
There's
gets it.
hope.
Right,
Yeah.
there's hope.
You might have found somebody just right.
I did.
Or
And I
you.
was so, didn't think it would ever happen. I was a little bit older and kind of given up, and at that point, it's just dating to date. But it's amazing that I'm glad other people have had those kind of dates.
Wait, you had given up.
Given up.
There you go. There's a lesson in that.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you, especially after you've been around the block a couple of times, it's when you stop looking.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. To the point that,
and there's a lesson in that too. Get content with yourself.
Well, the lesson that I learned was don't let your mom set you up on a blind date.
Oh, Eddie.
Oh, good Lord. I left. I literally left. I called my sister and said, you need to call your friend and tell her I left. It was awful. It was awful. But again, I want to thank you guys for being here. Had a great time with you guys. Joey, I really appreciate you hanging out the whole show. I love you, man.
Aww.
He's a great guy. Just absolutely great guy.
You get a room.
Yeah, I just love the guy. I just can't help it. And I love you people too.
Happy birthday Sunday, Eddie.
Yes, I'll be.
Don't drink it all in one place.
56 years old. I'm going to try to water ski again. We'll see how that goes. So if you don't see me Monday, that means it didn't go well. Yeah, man.
You can handle it, man.
But I appreciate Greg letting us fill in for him. I know he deserves more time off. We get 2 shows a day out of Greg, and I used to laugh at Joey all the time, thinking that was an easy gig. Well, as a guy that's been here a little bit now, it is not.
Yeah, with that schedule on 6 to 9 and 3 to 6,
that's coming back and coming up with material and everything like that for 2 shows. That's tough because I have a hard time just coming up with 1 show every 6 months. So I can't imagine having to do it every day.
Let's do it again real soon. Give
I'm ready.
Greg another break.
I'm ready.
He's
talked about that, and I think we all feel comfortable enough. We can come in here and do it.
If you so desire, and everyone's game, I'd like to put on one of my old late night underground gun schmaltz. I think y'all can pull it off. I think Eddie could be Matt Dillon.
I want to be Festus.
You'll be Festus. All right. Joey will be Matt Dillon.
All right.
I of course will play Doc.
Of course.
And then we're gonna have to figure out who's gonna be Miss Kitty. But it'll be great.
I think it'll be a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun. And, slightly off color, which will fit.
Well, I think our listeners like it. I just like today's show is very different from typical happy hour show, but I think people really enjoyed it. And I've hoped some guys out there learned a few lessons on how to date beautiful women.
If they were listening to the beautiful women, they definitely learned something.
That's the problem, though. Once the beautiful women start talking, guys quit listening.
Well, I told you not to put it on video. This is radio, man. Distracting everyone.
We're guys. That's what we do. We're easily distracted. Very easily distracted.
Justify.
Yeah. Well, Sky, you get us out of here with some great music. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And when y'all see Greg again, tell him I love him. Well, have a good one.